straight face.
Straight face.
Gay face.
We should probably do that.
Aww.
And then turn on that fan.
Resting.
So we don't get too hot.
We also have a fan over there, too.
Alright, so we're about to start.
We're closing the tavern.
Closing.
After hours.
Oh, shit.
After hours at the tavern.
After hours at the tavern, I like it.
Do we have a fan for Nathan?
Is that the new
We're
name of the
fans
stream?
everywhere. I asked if you could turn that one on, Terry, but I'm glad you ignored me.
You heard him. We have fans everywhere.
It's all right. My criticals.
His perception scores
my
not that
my
great.
criticals are feeling on point right now. I don't know why. Just against.
Yo, he just salt made you from behind the DM screen. Dude.
Yeah, how's that feel, man? It should hurt.
You should roll your first d20 like that. Salt bay it down your arm.
That's a natural 20.
Hey!
And I use the heavy die too.
Get it out of the way now.
I don't know why. Just against. All right, I don't like hearing my own voice. Let's stop that from happening. So, that's all right. It's all right. Welcome everybody back to a wonderful time of Dungeon of the Mad Mage with us and you, and we're all here together. How lovely! Last time we left off, our adventurers met each other, had some nice talks, got some cool quests, and headed down into the Mad Mage's tunnels below. They made pretty much a straight beeline towards what they hope to be is the pathway to level 9. Good luck with that.
I don't hope that.
Straight to level 9.
On their journeys, they went into a weird... one of the members was pushed into a dark dimension for a little bit. He came out seemingly unscathed. You guys found an undead man in a hole who decided to help you because you helped him get out of the hole. He's very upset at his companions that pushed him into a dark, strange area. And now you guys are resting up because you guys are a little bit, some of you guys have had your strength drained from some ghastly shadows of yourselves.
My muscles. My beautiful muscles.
Speaking of such, I have a new map system for us. Who's going to be the map taker? You will have access. This is the full map of this dungeon level. I've already scratched off the parts that you guys have, but any type of flat object, your thumbnail, a die, a coin. I have plenty of coins. I use the coin to do this. It's
That's
like,
really fucking cool.
yeah, it's a little scratch off and it works really well. Yeah. Cool. I made that.
You're holding it like just off camera the
Oh,
entire
just off
time.
camera? Hey guys, I'm really
Like, this is, and everyone's like, that's really cool.
That's
It's
so
just,
cool.
just off camera.
Yeah,
So much details.
Yeah, so
How'd you get her to sit for so long?
I wonder what the audience thinks of it.
I wonder. No, yes, it's for those of you at home who want to know how to do that. I got packing tape. I taped over one side of a piece of printed out just standard paper. I took it's in color. It's a colored map. You're welcome. That cost me extra at Office Depot. Anyways, I put up the tape on one side. I took 2 parts black acrylic paint, 1 part dish soap, mixed it together finally, painted over the surface, let it dry. If I could still see the map underneath, I put more surface paint stuff. Let that dry, scratched off just to test, and it works fine. It really easily comes off. It takes pretty much no effort. I'm surprised.
I'm gonna try in the corner over here.
That's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, you're not kidding.
Yep, super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. So I will describe where you are in the bottom right corner of that. Yeah, that's the room you guys are currently in.
And that's the well that I see right
Yeah,
there?
that's the little pit.
Or pit?
Yeah, you should be able to see some doors. Occasionally, you'll over scratch into rooms that your characters currently can't see. So just do whatever.
You're the map carrier, so.
Yeah, you're the map carrier. You'll also. You and Joe will probably be able to easily recreate the battle map because you'll have the exact map and dimensions and everything. Yeah. So this should actually make all of that process a lot quicker. So I'm happy with all that stuff.
Makes a
All
drink.
right.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all of the fun special coolness that I have. With that, so without further ado.
Also, I have my miniature painted by Michael himself.
Oh yeah.
Jake Ross State
go-
Farm.
Switch over. I got
Well,
all set up.
Our resident
I mean, yeah, you
artisan
can
over
switch
here.
over if you want. We just as you guys are about to see, we just got working literally moments before we actually went live. A new map
There we go.
camera setup where you guys will be able to see the map and all of our minis and stuff like that. We're still working on it, and we'll hopefully have some
Now it is off
nice
camera.
improvements. Yeah, it will take us time to get used to using it correctly, but thank you guys for sticking with us while we do that. Okay. Well, wow, that looks pretty good. I have it open just because I wanted to see how it was working. All right. Without further ado, let me bring it back in. You guys are in the room with the fresco, which shows you all the layers of this dungeon, or, you know, if it's to be trusted, which probably is. It's on the first level, and usually you have a map at the lobby. So that makes sense. Your friend, the Revenant, has showed you a secret door. If you guys do not remember his name is Helithgark. Yep. He is looking for 3 out of the 4 other party members that he came down here with. One of them got lost somewhere on this level. He's unsure where that person is, but the other 3 murdered, looted his body, cast him into a pit. He's in basically rags, and that's about all he's really got there.
Is that the Revenant?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, he showed you a secret door that he believes leads towards the 2nd level of the dungeon. However, as you guys are both aware, out of character and in character, there's still a lot more to this level that you might want to look around.
I would like to investigate the thing with the maps, the fresco.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll refresh you on that. So the map is 30 feet wide. The fresco is 30 feet wide, 10 feet tall. And on it, you see all the different levels. There are 3 extra little emblems on some of the levels. On the 3rd level, there is a small emblem of a flaming skull. On the 16th level, there is a small emblem of a comet. And then on the 23rd, the furthest to the bottom, there is a small tower with a small rune engraved on it that matches the one in the mask of the wizard that you have. That you were able to find out the other day.
I would like to specifically investigate those. Why are they special?
What do you want to do? You just looking at them?
I'm going to use my investigation.
Alright, give me your
I
investigation.
have tools that I can use. I'm going to use, what would be work for this? Mason's tools? Is it made of stone?
It's a painting.
It is a painting,
Oh,
but
it's a painting.
the emblems are kind of like carved into the stone and painted.
Just touch them.
Okay.
Push
yeah.
'em.
I'm gonna poke him on the foot and guidance him.
Okay.
Okay, I'll investigate using all of my 6 tools that I have.
I'm gonna be here a while.
So you press the top because your friend said just push them.
Just push
You
it. Alright.
push the top button, and all of you guys hear a disembodied voice as you click the flaming skull button.
Oh, God.
Gate access to skull port disabled.
Oh, what does that mean?
You just hear that every time you press the button, it repeats that phrase.
Oh.
Gate access to skull port disabled.
Doesn't say enable.
Maybe we should-
It doesn't
push
say enable.
anymore.
It just keeps saying disabled.
If I try to pull on the button.
You can't really grasp it.
Okay.
It's a little bit recessed into the wall.
Suction cup time.
And then
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
are the other ones buttons?
Yeah, you click on the next one, the comet, and you hear gate access to Stardock from level 16 only.
You say Stardock?
Jesus, 16?
Why are
You press it again, it
said
says
you were-
gate access to Stardock from level 16 only.
You said something about being from the stars.
Yeah.
You know anything about this?
Why are we pushing
from-
these buttons?
From your experience, Stardocks are typically small bases that are located in either an asteroid or man-made, usually slightly above a planet, so that people can go there before they traverse further into
Yeah,
space.
you dock a ship before you get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but more complicated.
Oh,
I'm just imagining like pulleys and levers
What
and like
doors
switches and like
Are
magical.
like which
Oh,
way
that's
can
right.
I
You're
go
a
from
tinker.
So,
Yeah, it's
Like I'm
you
looking.
guys are
around.
currently
The
working
dock.
on taking a short rest, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what you guys said at the end of last session.
Yes.
This is happening during it. As you're doing that, you're kind of just looking around. You notice that there are 3 doors, including the secret door. The secret door leads down further to the south. There's a northwestern door that you guys came down from. Backtracking that way, there is a passage that goes north that you guys haven't explored. And then there is another northern passage on the eastern, goes northeast. So, eastern wall going up north. There's another passage. You know about both of those. Those are all the ones you've seen. As you guys are kind of walking around doing the thing you're doing, you notice that when you clicked the button, when you were clicking the buttons, the noise wasn't just localized to this room. It kind of spread out a little bit, and as you're walking around, you hear some clamoring of footsteps. And you're not sure exactly where it's coming from, but it sounds like it's coming from both the southern, where the secret door kind of is, and from the northern, where you guys originally came from.
Tar on your feet, back to back. We got company.
Before we go any further, there's something that was a huge problem last time I noticed, where we Tar and BA just kept on going ahead, and you guys kept on saying that you want to take time and investigate. If you do, just let us know. Stop. Wait. This is something we want to do. Even if you don't have proficiency in investigation, tell us.
Stop pushing buttons. We got company.
but yet won't tell.
what kind of company? What's going on?
Clamoring from the south.
Finally!
You heard some noise coming from the south, and you hear some noise that was coming from the path that you came from in the north. So both directions.
All around.
Shuffling with all my books and ledgers.
Oh,
I drop my hammer.
how long are the hallways?
Chaz, you watch the north. I'll watch the south.
The southern hallway you
We'll
guys
turn
haven't
in.
explored.
I'm ready, yeah.
But
What'd you call me?
Tar.
it curves down
Yeah.
and out of view,
Taz.
so you're not exactly sure. But it's
South, you said,
it's at
right?
least you would estimate
sure you're not
probably
Taz?
60, 70 feet. And then the northern
As I'm holding my
one,
warhammer backwards.
Give you an elbow.
all like as far as you saw, it goes at least like 90
Ticklish.
to 100 feet above.
I mean, are the doors open?
No, you guys closed the doors. Except for the northern door, you broke that one open. So it's like kind of open, kind of closed.
Makes
It's like
sense to
hanging
me.
off of a hinge.
It's
Okay,
Might be.
I'll just get to the center of the room, pull
Yeah.
up my bow, ready in action to shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the south.
Should
Do
we?
you have time to take free actions?
Yeah, you guys probably have enough to do
Okay.
one full round of something.
I open up my backpack, reach inside, you hear clanking and grabbing and pulling and messing around, and I pull out
What?
A little robo
a
something.
little robo something.
Hey Joe, would you mind drawing the room that you guys are in?
Yeah.
All right.
And I place it on the ground. And I say, activate!
We
And
are
it
in
grows
this
little
room
arms
right here.
with a little
that's gonna
pincher
be-
on it, and little stubby little legs, and the little light starts flashing.
Are the army men around?
Oh wait, let's go.
look at
let's
it.
go.
Do you have a license for that?
Michael.
Hey Michael, where are the army men?
Right behind you on the right hand side.
Oh. The one place I didn't look.
Uh,
Behind me.
Behind you.
Get out I need 10 green ones, 4 gray ones, and a couple blue. Like 2 or 3 blue.
I get up next to BA. Is this how I hold it? And my warhammer's backwards.
I'll cast Shillelagh and ready
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark
Alright. So,
to cast
Dropping.
door
here.
someone.
And I will ready the first sign of
they're all
combat. I'm
laying
going to
down
cast
ones.
Bless on.
So,
Well,
as you guys, I'll let you guys finish up there.
Wait, so 10 green and what else?
10 green, 5 gray, and 3 blue.
Oh,
Which
God.
way are you facing?
I think that's 10.
I was facing south. So
Whatever south
whichever direction south is.
And I'm right next to him.
Which direction is south?
And then this is that's the hole.
Which direction
Mark
is south?
north.
This way.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
Right here?
There we go.
I'm assuming the group is here.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the middle of the room near the well.
I was by the painting. which is on the which side? Did you
It
say?
is on the west wall, the big wall.
Oh, that's it right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was right there.
And we're hearing the
Are you
sounds
gonna
from
be
the
over
south.
here?
From the northern door and the southern door.
Okay.
Yeah, put us
You don't hear any noise currently from that
behind the pit.
Painting there.
Okay.
northeastern door.
Put me halfway between both doors.
It's 30. The painting.
Like right here? Yeah,
Would you be
there's good.
able to
Is it?
angle
Oh, it is
just
30.
like a little bit up on that camera?
Sure, it won't show much more. But
It won't do a whole lot different. I guess it's fine.
From the north and the south we're hearing?
Yeah.
Both sides, yeah.
Yeah, you heard it from both sides, and then
what I could
so you would have had a
Okay.
total of a single turn.
Oh,
Okay, drop my little guy
You don't need
right
to
next to the south door, right
It
there,
actually gives
Yep.
it a better angle on it.
and then put
Yeah,
me
absolutely.
right next to Terry
I'll
there.
leave it up to you.
Preparing for battle.
Can I?
And then put the Revenant. He was over near the south door.
Can I?
Okay.
hold
He's
the
just
bless?
waiting there for you guys.
Preparing for battle. I'm
Can say
casting
shot.
arcane weapon as I tinker on my warhammer. It begins glowing with blue light.
May I hold a bless?
You had a single action and bonus action. So if you already used any of that to cast spells or prepare anything, then
You guys are blessed.
Who's blessed? I'll take that
Hashtag
bless.
blessed.
Yo.
These two and me.
I only say it in D&D.
I'll hold an attack for first call so I see come in.
Okay.
I'm just prepping because I'm on the other side of the hole.
All right. So as you guys finish up your movement and kind of start preparing and scattering and looking in your various directions, you hear a hefty voice. What?
I'll hold the throwing axe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm holding for first thing.
All right. You hear a hefty voice coming down from the southern hall. You're surrounded. We came to negotiate your surrender.
Surrounded. Now I can attack everywhere.
Does it come with interest?
Just hurry up and fight.
How much are you gonna pay us to give up?
You misunderstand the situation. You meatbags will face the full force of our group.
Oh, I've never been called meatbag before.
Calm down, little buddy.
I'm going to attempt to intimidate them.
All right. What are you gonna say?
Coming in here, you face the most brilliant combatants you will ever meet in your short lives. Should you come in, you will crush yourself with us. We will crush you.
All right. Give me disadvantage. No, I'm just fucking. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, nope.
it's hard to talk.
Nope,
Crusher.
don't worry about it. 9.
Because you did the voice, I'm not gonna. That's hard to do. Okay, 9.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible.
Yeah.
You will be audited by.
You hear a large cackling of goblins that were not the one there. Based off that, it sounds there's at least 10 goblin voices cackling amongst them.
I have the authority to audit you in certain parts of
What is taking them so long? Hurry up!
All right, let's get this going.
Ready?
I need a perception check from everyone in the middle of the room.
Everybody.
And
Okay.
just in the middle that are close to the northeastern door.
Oh, here?
Yeah, just those like 5 people.
Okay.
13.
13,
14.
14,
14.
14.
That's 13, no bonuses.
I rolled shit, so.
Bless doesn't count towards that, right?
No.
10.
10? And nobody above a 19? Okay.
I can't.
This is
Wait, I'm not
I
playing
need-
that character. Son of a bitch.
Put 3 green and 1 gray up over there
Oh my god.
on the northeastern door.
Right here?
Yeah.
Battle music.
All right. So, as you guys are waiting for a response from the creatures beyond the doors, a bursting noise comes from behind you as quickly entering a large bugbear and 3 goblins come in the side. Anyone with a ranged weapon attack that is in line of sight of that door is able to make their attack.
Are they in the room?
They enter the room.
Attack?
They enter.
Yeah,
okay.
any held action that is in line of sight can be used.
Okay, I'll hit the bugbear.
Guiding bolt.
Nope.
Were you holding it?
No.
You're holding bless.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Fuck yeah, bless. We'll do it.
Hashtag
We'll mix it up there. We'll mix it up there, so.
Does a 13 hit?
Does a 13 hit the bugbear?
Yeah.
It does not hit the bugbear.
Okay.
Ooh, bugbear.
Does a 14 hit the bugbear?
Does not hit the bugbear.
Clang, 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 clang.
Oh my god, even worse. 11. Serious.
It's okay. They'll just roll worse, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's exactly
Thanks,
how that
Terry.
works. So, none of you guys hit him. Okay. As they're rushing in, the bugbear is going to go to the closest person, and the three goblins are going to spread out above that. So move the gray one, which is the bugbear. Right? Yeah, it'd be within movement. He's going to make a melee weapon attack.
Oh boy.
All right.
I wonder if you're squishy. I know nothing of what you are.
Okay. Does a 22 hit?
Oh, well, of course.
Jesus.
Don't be silly.
Potentially.
If I had shield, it wouldn't.
I will
Oh,
neither
that's
confirm
bad.
nor deny.
Okay. That is.
Bye, Space Lord.
That is 16 points of bludgeoning or piercing damage as this large morning star cracks straight into your back.
That's a lot of damage.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still there.
The goblins on the sides don't seem to be taking part of the action, but are readying slings, and looks like they're whirling up, ready to throw.
You said they spread out, right?
Yeah, they spread
Fan
out.
'em
So
out.
just
Fan
fan
'em
them out. So yeah, perfect. That's fine. That's fine. Great. They fanned out like so. And everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
I gotta use bless on that.
No.
Damn it.
Terrible.
Oh,
at
do you
initiative.
want to
doesn't
run the
work for
initiative
ability
tree
checks.
down there?
Yeah,
or,
would you be able to do?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
I got
I got
a 19.
All right. Anybody 20 and plus?
20 in the booth.
No one? Okay. 15 to 20.
17.
17.
The enemy's got a 15. Enemy 1.
Okay, I'm looking for McSwain. McSwain. 17.
Aramis is higher.
Sorry.
Can you make an attack and cast a bonus action spell?
Aramis.
Yeah.
So that's 19. What'd you get?
I got a 17.
17. 17. Your dex is higher. Then you said 15 for enemy 1.
Yep.
Is that enemy 1 all
Enemy
4?
1's those 4.
Okay, enemy 1. Next.
10 to 15.
12.
10.
11.
Alright.
12
Jake
for
So I heard a 12.
I got 12. Yake.
11.
12.
Rizzo got.
I have a 10. He has 11.
Okay. What'd you get?
Tar and then.
I'm just assuming your last then.
5.
Yeah, your last.
Rizzo.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
And then
Top of the
5
round,
through 10. Anyone?
We're good.
We're good.
That's everyone.
Enemy 2 and 3. Just put enemy 2 if no one else is lower. They're all going on that one then. Okay. And we're gonna start at the top then. Who's first?
Me.
Bad
Yeah.
attitude.
I will flank the bugbear.
All right.
Would my
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll take-
As you're approaching, before you get within melee range of all the goblins, they're loosing their
That's fine.
slings at you.
Do it.
would my
You're looking for 18.
18. They all miss. Pebbles come flying towards you. You step out of the
Forward
way.
roll slide. No, okay. Not
There.
monk.
Echo, where did you come from?
Echo.
Feeling doing football drills.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were not prepared to attack somebody as beefy as you.
Okay.
when
Go ahead.
sorry when it moved here, would my held action gone off because I was holding Hunter's Mark?
I don't see which one you are.
I'm this one.
You are? Then yeah, you would have been able to do
Okay.
any one of them in choice. Use
Oh, I guess I would go against
There's
with the
cookies there.
bugbear then.
There's
No, go
cookies
with
there.
are the bottle caps not there?
Because there's going to be tons of
No.
people attacking the bugbear.
Oh.
Yeah, but I only
Just
have
remember
20
which one
feet
you
of
have
movement.
marked.
Yeah, there's no.
It's not a
Okay,
big-
who's next?
Oh,
wait, no,
can
you
I
haven't even
attack?
done
Yeah,
anything.
no. I'm going to take my first attack.
I got like 30.
With advantage.
And bless.
And bless and great weapon master. So first
Plus
attack.
10 damage.
Yeah.
That is going
Clearly
to
goblin.
be a 20 to hit, non-natural.
Okay, that will definitely hit the bugbear.
Yes.
Is that was with advantage, right?
Yes, it was.
Oh, here we are.
So that is a D12 plus 16. No, plus 13. D12 plus 13. That is 9 plus 13. 22 damage on the first attack.
All right, that hurts him pretty good. He's looking bloodied.
Second attack
We're rolling 2d4.
for both attacks, right?
Great. Great.
What are you saying?
I get bless on both attacks.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that'd be 2d4s
yeah.
in essence, right?
I thought
Or I could just use the 1d4 for both.
No.
What are you talking about?
Bless.
Bless.
for the
Yeah, every
advantage.
time when you roll your dice, you
Yeah,
get one
so-
d4.
Oh,
You don't like the advantage.
it was
of
for the
2d4.
attacks.
Yeah,
No, for advantage, you don't roll 2d4.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Maybe.
I accidentally said
Alright,
damage.
second attack.
My bad.
Great weapon master again.
Ooh.
That is a 14, 16 plus 3, a 19 to hit.
Yes. Sure.
How much damage?
19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
Alright, and that will be 3, 6 plus 10 is another 16 points of damage.
And with that, this creature is just cleaved in two. And his body falls to the ground, and appearing directly next to him, put a blue one, a blue one right next to
A
it.
blue one.
A small brain falls on the ground with legs.
Shit.
Oh God.
What?
Yeah.
Action surge.
Okay.
I like how
Back on
all the
short
old
rest.
school ones start freaking
Yeah.
out.
You guys,
west.
did finish your short rest.
Okay.
Oh,
So
we
you-
did?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I was giving you time to do that.
Okay. And then I will action surge and take 2 more attacks at the brain.
Okay.
Kill it.
Yeah. So first one is 18 plus 3 is a 21 to hit.
The brain is meowing.
21 to hit the brain.
21 hits the brain.
For 4, 7 damage.
Splat that brain.
You hit it, and it's looking pretty healthy.
Oh God.
Second attack. Natural 1.
All right, roll me a d6.
Will be 3.
3. You swing and give me a strength check. Roll under your strength.
Natural strength.
Yeah, whatever the
Your strength
Is it a
score.
16 or whatever? Your strength
I
score?
rolled exactly my strength score, 16.
It's not under, so you drop. You swing and you drop your weapon at your feet.
Okay.
So not really that big of a deal.
Free action.
Yeah, free action. So,
Do I have to wait a turn?
no, it's just free action. It was just if your turn ended, it would have been.
Right.
Is your turn over?
I action surged, attack, so I still have a bonus action
Yes.
that I haven't used, so bonus action pick up my weapon.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm not moving, I'm staying right there.
Wasn't that big of a deal. No, whatever. anyways. Yeah.
Let's
go.
There's a little blood on
Yeah.
sorry, little blood on the
A little
hand.
blood from your friend that I killed. Your host? I don't even know. All right. That's it. Aramis.
Okay, Aramis is going to... Shit ton movement, right?
Let's put this men to work. Whip it.
We're going to go
Whip it real good.
directly behind the blue guy. I'm circling around.
Behind this way?
No, the other way.
Behind this way.
South of them. You want to be closer to the pit? I'm just saying stuff.
Hey,
should
I
say-
can slow fall.
I know.
I'll survive. I know that there's nothing huge at the
I
bottom
should
of
fucking
it.
Sparta kick.
I'm going and I'll...
Sparta kick him into the hole.
Yeah, I'll just start beating on him. My weapons don't do anything special, so...
All right.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. That's 5 damage.
All right. It still seems pretty healthy.
That hits for 7 damage.
It's starting to take. It's starting to look like it's getting worn down.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Strange turn.
Okay, what, the little green guy or the brain thing? What is that?
Kill it.
Kill it. Alrighty. So I'm going to shoot it with a firebolt.
All right.
I level my pistol at it. Pew pew.
Disadvantage.
Oh, up close. That's
Wait,
right.
it's a spell though.
It's still
Still
disadvantage.
disadvantage, ranged.
8 plus is a 15.
15. That hits.
Okay.
Nice.
For 19 points of damage.
And you point your wand at it, and a bright light emits out of it, and when a puff of smoke, the smoldering remains of this brain lies on the ground.
I know a wizard you can teach a thing or two.
Bonus action bot. Anything, any creature like that one we just killed comes through the door, I want you to nab it.
Which one did you place down?
The chain.
Okay. All right. So
Enemy one.
that's that. Enemy one.
Enemy one.
Cool. The goblins are going to, now that you're in range, have the two northernmost goblins come and flank BA. Perfect. First one's going to attack. And a 18 exactly.
18.
I forgot how to regular bonus action attacks.
You take 8 points of slashing damage as it smacks you on your front side with a scimitar. The one behind it takes its attack for a natural 20.
About half, sweet less.
And you take 10 points of slashing damage across your backside as they are flanking you. The other one's going to go attack Aramis. Is that how it's Aramis? Aramis, sorry.
Has nobody ever read Three Musketeers?
I just misremembered.
I knew what it was.
Alright, well, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Is it Aramis?
And 7 points of slashing damage as the goblin unsheaths its crude scimitar against you.
Okay.
And that's all for enemy one, since you killed the Buggy Gary.
The buggy boo.
Yay.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna blow into McSwain's ear. Healing word.
Oh, that's amazing.
That does second damage.
And it's gonna heal him for 7 hit points. And then I'm going to
I
hobble
feel
on
oddly
over.
tingly.
Hobble on over. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Can I attack him from here?
Does he have...
Can you attack him from here? How far are you, and what's your attack?
5 feet.
Yeah, that's it's a
I
corner.
think it's the corner.
You could also move here. Attack,
There's
and then
the microphone was in between
He
me and
wants
seeing
flanking,
it.
though.
You're not flanking. Cause what? Why is
Okay.
it flanking?
I'd have to move back
Because
one
of the
square.
cut.
I just can't see the cut clearly.
I'm not there.
All right,
There's a
I'll
cut.
trust you guys.
Is it Cameron?
Well, if he gets a cut, then
Either
I
way,
get
That's a cut.
All right,
it's okay. It's
sure,
fine.
dude. Take advantage. What are you doing?
I'm attacking him.
Do it.
Hey!
Just roll your
Yeah,
attack.
just roll your dice. Hopping up all the dice trees you guys have.
16.
They're
Mine's
all
at my
okay.
father's house.
Oh, okay.
It's right there.
There's literally only one person who doesn't have it.
And he's the only one I'm looking at. I only have dice.
Eve only matters. Yeah. Aww.
16 plus stuff. Plus
16
5,
plus stuff.
21 hit.
Yeah, it's a goblin, dude.
He will take 8 points of yake damage.
And you slay this goblin.
Aye!
Blue
Yeah,
brain?
damn it.
No,
I sure hope he does.
Does a brain pop out?
I will tell you if something happens.
Yes!
Don't encourage
kill
more
You know
brains.
what? Let's put 7 of those brains on the field.
Well, if we can get them down before their turn, we're good.
Yeah. Who's next after Yake? Unless are you doing more?
No, that's it.
Oh, there's one done too.
Light it up.
All right. You unplugged it, so
Did
I.
I? Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's fine. I'll probably be okay.
Goblin
slaying.
Charging at the goblins.
Well, then don't.
Cowards!
Yeah.
And I'm going
You
to
tell
attack
them, Tar.
recklessly.
You have what?
Goblin slaying time.
And
Goblin Slayer.
that's 19 minimum.
I haven't
And-
even touched it.
I
There you
totally
go.
forgot what my hammer does.
Finger
2
food
d6
bonus.
6 plus 2. Alright, and that is 6 bludgeoning. Rolled low on that.
Rage damage.
No, I'm not raging.
Oh, no rage damage.
And
No, I don't want to.
Don't make me.
then I'm going to swing again at it.
He's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Swing away, Tar. Swing away.
Bless.
Probably
No,
not.
it doesn't matter.
Thankfully, it was a nat 1 and a 2, so I avoid the nat 1.
Oh wow, that's fortunate.
Just barely.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
That'll probably hurt.
Splat.
Alright. And, yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. So, Rizzo.
Rizzo waltz him up in here, guys. Ready to bring you the beatdown of your lives.
You sound like you're about to introduce a PSA or something.
Oh no, I thought it sounded like a streamer.
Every time we say your name, I feel like 80s montage coming on.
Alright, perfect. And that'll bring us to... I'm gonna be swinging this glowing blue hammer at him. There's no cut there.
There's no cut.
No.
I'm sorry.
Just like... I'm glad...
He's surrounded on every side except the cut one.
Alright, so that's gonna be a 14 plus... That's gonna be 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
And that's gonna be 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15 damage.
Whack! He's dead.
5 of which is lightning damage.
His body shakes, and like parts of him explode a little bit with the surge of energy of being well over double his health.
And then I have 5 more feet of movement. Right there.
And no brains!
Yes.
And I'm going to attack the last goblin.
With advantage.
Yes.
So many dice.
That's going to be a 13 plus 1 plus... That's going to be a 22.
22 definitely hits, yeah.
And that's going to be 3 plus 3 plus 5 is 11. 3 of which is lightning damage.
You splat this one too. Just killed him. Alright. Is that it?
That's it. That's all the goblins.
Alright, that's your turn. Alright, it's your turn now. You see all of them just splatter, you're just... That's pretty good.
I wouldn't say that.
I thought we underestimated the
I
situation.
don't know what the fuck. What would I do?
Those got splattered.
I pull out a biscuit.
Hang on.
You want a biscuit?
Well,
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
have
no, we're still in turn order.
Oh,
You get-
okay.
so,
Jeez.
this isn't over yet.
You're done, dude.
Dude, he had me pull out all these minis.
Yeah, alright, if
What are
combat's...
you? It's combat's still going. What are you doing?
I never said I ended my turn. If combat's still going, then I'm going to have Rivet dash and go...
Dash. Didn't you just
Really?
I'm
attack?
riding Rivet!
Didn't he just
That's the
attack
bear.
twice?
No, the
No,
mount,
attack.
he's
Oh,
Rizzo. Rivet's the bear.
Oh, I didn't realize Rizzo had
the mount can
multi-attack.
dash.
So he's mounted. He used his movement, and then you dashed. With
Yeah.
it. Okay. Okay.
Like, Rivet is dashing.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah.
following. I literally.
so I'm
said-
moving this way. I'm going to check for more enemies down this way.
All right. Scratch the map until you no longer have a straight line of sight up to your dark vision. And while you're doing that, you can draw afterwards if you feel like it. We're gonna go to the next person's turn.
Okay. Oh,
Shorty.
there is...
What are you doing?
I don't know. There's nothing to.
Hold it.
All right. What are you doing?
Go part of one of the
I'll
doors.
look through this door.
All right.
I open the door.
That's a
You
wall, right?
push open the remains of the door. Going up that direction.
Oh, no, it's not.
You see.
Oh, I was.
It goes. Oh, I was looking at the wrong part of the map.
Scratch out the wrong part.
You see, it goes
I'm
30
not
feet
working as
out,
well as I
and
thought.
about 10 feet in front of you, you see 2 bugbears and 3 goblins coming down towards you. So 2 grays and 3 greens. Yep, half.
One with a better face, because that's just gonna keep falling. What order are they?
The 2 bugbears are in front, and the goblins are directly behind.
Shoot them! Oh wait, use your action to open the door, right?
No. Opening
It's
the
a
door is
free
a free
action.
action.
Your action? Oh, nice. Shoot them!
So
That's
I
as far as I can
move from
see.
here. I move 3 squares. I have 5 more feet of movement.
Okay.
I will use dash.
All right.
Oh wait, before I use my dash, I'll use bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on this dude.
Okay. Yeah, because the other guy died. That you had it on before.
More over here!
All right, you
Good.
got that, and then it goes to the enemy's turn. Correct.
Enemy 2.
Enemy 2. All right, so charging out of there, move the bugbears 30 feet forward, or 5, 10, 15. They see you. They are going to go towards you because you're the closest thing. Both of them will be heading towards you.
Do you want him to dash to get to him?
No.
And the gobos?
The gobos, we'll do those after we do these guys.
Okay.
Yeah. The bugbear that's right next to you is going to swing his morning star towards you.
Sounds good.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one behind him is going to throw a javelin at you.
Okay.
20 to hit. 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Great debating shield.
Yeah.
And you take
Universal hand motion.
10 points of piercing damage as the javelin right into your chest. Coming from the bottom door, you guys quickly see another 3 bugbears. Is there 3 other ones out there?
Yeah.
Cool. 3 bugbears.
Let's south.
Let's do the contested strength roll thingy for your your hook boy.
Yeah, you
Grab your
have 15 DC dex.
We also don't have the Revenant on the turn order.
I forgot about him.
We'll just go after
He got a
him.
1, so he's going after them. It is a what's the total? What's he going against?
Dex check 15.
Dex check 15. You got a 13, so one of them is connected to gravity chain.
Okay, so he takes 2 points of damage. As a little arrow shoots out, hits him in the thigh, and then you see these little spikes go, and it reels tight on him.
All right, and he can't move past 10 feet from it.
Yeah.
He's going to try to wrap towards Aramis.
It's only 5 feet away.
Every time I make a character,
Every time. And he's going to strike at you.
he's probably gonna kill me.
Yeah, because that's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Every time I face bugbears,
Bugbears are...
bugbears and my monks.
Something about the name.
it's not that bad, actually. Only 16 points of...
Oh,
For a natural 20 with 2d8, that's not that much.
No. It could have been a 32.
well, I'm still bloodied.
So that is a total of 16 piercing damage with the Morning Star. The other 2 are going to move straight north with all of their movement, so move them 15 feet into the room. Not into the pit. Around the pit on the left side of the pit.
All right.
There you go. As far as their 15 feet will take them.
Opportunity attack from the Revenant.
Yeah.
2.
He only gets 1. You got a natural 20, though.
That works.
Get it!
I'm rolling different dice and getting natural 20s with each of them, so that's nice.
It's rolling his death dice.
Even though you're just
All my dice are
like
death
you.
dice, except for I have a package of normal ones, but I won't be needing them until higher levels. He doesn't have a weapon yet, so he's doing his fist attack right now.
Somebody get this man a weapon.
But it's permanent damage, right? Because he's a revenant.
Yeah, he does a ton.
Oh yeah, Revenants do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he played a Revenant.
I did.
Oh, speaking of a ton of damage, that's 24 plus 4.
What?
Max damage on that.
For a fist?
Yeah.
Get him a weapon.
Yeah, he's stronger with the weapon. So that is a lot of damage. And he literally just, as it's going by, the one that would be for, that one, take him off. Because he's dead.
okay.
Because he literally just punches him the bugbear square in the throat, and it breaks his trachea, and he chokes to death painfully, or suffocates. What is it?
Suffocates.
Yeah, suffocates.
Drowns in his own
Drowns in his own
Blood, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not having a good time. No blue guy pops out. So
Hey.
yay! That's nice news. The one that survived is going to throw a javelin at Tar.
Oh, advantage.
No.
No.
No, oh, he did record.
Yes.
Oh, he did
I'll say
reckless? I
that.
didn't hear that. Sorry.
He misses it.
Everything.
Either way, he got a 3 and a 4, so it just goes wide and hits the wall behind you.
Should I use the Morning Star?
Okay.
I heard your love letter.
So, now it's the
Craig or something. He's like this close to Craig.
and I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it so much. Those 3 goblins are gonna move in, and how many greens are left over there?
6, 7,
5, 6.
All right,
But I mean, we
5
got
of them are
back.
coming from the south right now.
Move these ones in.
That's a lot of
those
goblins.
3 are coming in. They're gonna fan out against the southern wall. Just their movement.
They can bonus action dash.
I know.
They don't want to.
Oh.
I'm just telling you what they're doing.
They can bonus action hide or disengage.
Oh, I thought they
They're
could.
not-
I was
not
gonna
orcs.
correct them. And those ones coming from the south are also going to fan out against the fresco. They each have about 10 movement into the door, so they're not going to be able to do a whole lot.
And another
No.
No,
No, he only gets one.
Yeah.
Those ones actually have 3 of them all surround the revenant, and they're going to attack him. Keep him not being painted is making it hard to. Yeah, it doesn't matter which 3, just 3 of them. And they're going to attack.
This poor Revenant.
Not really.
Life is just not going well for him. And neither is Unlife either.
This poor revenant.
This poor revenant who has all of your
He
guys'
has been
HP
so
combined.
wrong.
Yeah. He's so.
So in
I'm about to
danger.
die, but this poor revenant.
He takes some damage from one of them.
I relate to
With
him.
his fist.
He's getting sliced up, but it doesn't look like he's too concerned about it. Yeah, he gets all 3 of the goblins surrounding him make contact against him, but he doesn't seem to care a whole lot.
Well, no, he's a revenant.
Yeah,
Are they? So is everybody going to be acting under enemy 2?
yeah, all the people that entered are enemy 2
I
now.
just want to be sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Revenant's turn.
No, the other ones haven't gone. I just did the 3 attacking them.
Okay.
The ones that just fanned out on the bottom, they're going to sling at. They're going to sling at the cleric.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Poor Yake.
Yake's being attacked. What's your AC?
18. Sir.
18. 3 rocks fly against you, bouncing off of your large pack of items.
My abilities!
The 2 that are not there are slinging rocks at Maverick over here. I forgot your name again. Aramis.
Aramis.
Just struggling with it. Just struggling.
Pick a different
You know it
letter.
starts with an A.
It starts with an A, but for some reason.
But I pick an established name.
does a
and-
20 hit?
Yes.
That one does a total of 6 damage.
Hellish rebuke.
Okay. Yes, do a dex save, I assume.
Yes.
He fails.
Okay. 20 fire damage.
25 damage. Alright. That goblin's up in flames and dead.
Okay.
Which one?
With the band-
That one.
That one?
Sure.
Oh wait, this was a ranged attack. Oh,
Yeah.
I would have caught it, but
Yeah, it was a pebble.
Catch the next one.
Yeah, the other one missed widely.
Oh.
Cool.
you never gave me damage anyway.
6.
Okay.
I said 6. I
Yeah,
thought.
he did.
6 bludgeoning.
6 blood.
There we go. You take that and then you kill him with your words. Impressive. That's all then. For now.
Revenant.
Revenant's turn. Yeah, I think he has multi-attack, so this is gonna be easy.
Why not?
Death.
I had multi-attack.
Yeah. I made yours a little different. But he does have it. He hits a goblin. He kills a goblin, so do the one that's on the, that one, yeah. He hits a goblin. He kills the other goblin. There you go. He just punches one, just caves its skull in, and then uses it as a kind of like a baseball bat and smacks the other one, and it falls into the pit, and you hear a splat and no more noise coming down from below. Oh, nice Wilhelm scream. Okay, that's his turn.
I don't know if I'm more scared of the Revenant now or these guys.
No, the Revenant's cool. I relate to him.
Can I relate to him? Why so? BA. It is your turn. There's a large assortment of creatures in here.
Your pick.
So many things to kill.
I will yell out, "My buddies!" And I'm going to run up to this one right here.
Okay.
And I will unload.
I'm never gonna get to attack.
I'm attacking that one, so you get to attack that one.
Yeah,
But his
but you keep
hunter's mark-
attacking. Everyone keeps attacking the one he is hunter's mark.
Oh, well, then I'll go to the other one. I'll get in between.
He will purposely flank himself.
Yeah, that's not
Just for you.
That's not
That's not
flanking.
flanking.
That's not flanking.
It's
So I'll
gonna
go
be
there, and then I'll attack
gonna
this
be.
one.
going to be.
Is that okay?
So, do
You
you
do
allow
what
it?
you want. I was just
Will
complaining.
you allow me to save you?
I'm okay, believe me.
Please let me save you here.
All right, here we go.
Aramis is
attack.
coughing up blood, but please save the charity.
Yes, the big bugbear staring down with a big old smile on his face. His really large ears.
First attack.
That's a slender boy.
That's not going to hit. That is a 12.
That does not hit you.
Second attack is a
Hit.
20
20? Alright. That hits.
for 6 damage. What is that?
you hit it
Garbage.
and it just smiles.
Yes. I wipe my handle of the axe off a little bit more and grip it a little tighter. Like, what's going on? And I'll second wind
Alright.
as a bonus action.
Here you go.
It's a D10 plus 5. 12. So that is 10, 39. All right. Yeah, I did that right. Yeah, 27 plus 39.
I don't know what you rolled.
I don't know
So.
what you did.
I rolled 12 total.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
7 plus 12.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. Yep.
Aramus.
Why do I bother?
It's so petty. I love it. It's so petty.
I think it's just, I have to always.
Armis, right?
Armistice.
I'm
I think that's the
gonna.
next one.
I'm gonna punch the DM.
You die.
Are your fists magical yet?
Next level. That'll hit for 7 damage.
Alright. You punch him, he feels.
Punch him again.
Yeah, this is the one with the grapple in him too.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Kill him! Yes! You'll die!
For 19. I mean,
To
19 to hit, yeah. 5 damage.
Okay. He's taking a good amount of damage. He's looking a bit bloodied.
Flurry of blows.
Do the thing.
I totally just fucked you moving there, didn't I?
No,
8
you're fine.
damage.
8 damage?
You can-
He's
you can
looking
move
really,
through,
really bad.
A friendly
Last one!
space, so I can do.
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. And with that, you just consecutively punch him in the same spot right on his chest. And with your last one, you just
That's the same spot.
and you just cave it in. You hear a pop as it punctures inside of him. The blue one next to 5 feet from where he just died.
Oh boy!
You notice that another little brain appears.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Breaks
looks-
his rib and it pierces his heart. And
Yeah.
I do have my next character prepared. So I have 13 hit points. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Alright, so that's him.
Yake's here.
Dude, we need to start doing a pool
No,
Anything
Yank's
else?
there.
the next day.
Who's next? McSwain.
Sweet.
Take your job.
Okay,
Sorry.
free action. Set this little guy down on the far side of me, next to the hole.
Jesus.
Another one.
Yep.
Another one.
Free action. Action. Activate. Number 2. Beep 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 beep. And a little light starts flashing again. Little arms come out, and you notice this one has a red hot glowing gun on the end of it. And all focus fire on the brain thingy.
I thought
Alright,
you wanted
okay.
to capture one.
So now, do they get to act?
Yeah, they act immediately after your turn.
Okay, so first off, the chain thing is going to grab the brain thing.
Alright, that makes sense. Chain thing.
Change the brain.
Remind me, do they get my spell attack bonus, or they get a straight roll?
It's as if you were attacking.
Okay.
Well, for the chain, it's an ability score, so you use your
Oh, that's right. You
Your
owe me.
arcane tinkers.
So give me for the brain. Give me a dexterity saving throw. 15.
of 15 just makes it.
Oh, damn
Okay,
brains.
and then the other one's going to fire. You see a small, thin beam of electricity zip across the room,
All right.
and they get my spell attack.
Yeah, that's like making a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
This guy, I want to play this guy.
18 on the die.
18 hits.
Okay, and that does
2d4.
for 9 points of damage.
All right. You see the arc of electricity hit it and zaps through, and you see it squirm a little bit, but it settles back.
Okay.
You definitely hit it, and it doesn't seem that it shrugged any of the damage off.
Okay, and I'm going to stay where I am. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Perfect.
Yake.
Yake from
Yay.
State Farm.
All right,
Do the thing.
I'm gonna
Do the
yell at Aramis. You're okay.
No, I'm not.
Second level healing word, and he's gonna heal for 14 hit points.
That's what you want.
Wow, that's a lot. How do you...
14.
Life cleric.
Oh,
Life cleric.
there you go. There you go.
I'm still basically bloodied.
God, it all makes sense now.
And then I'm going to move,
I just connected the
5,
dots.
10.
Jake from State Farm is a life cleric.
and I'm gonna attack this guy. Hey!
Okay.
Oh, 18 on the dice.
That'll hit.
And he's going to take +2, 8 points of yake damage.
You hit him, and it seems that he's taken a decent amount of damage at this point, but still standing pretty well.
Yake!
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Tar!
Fresh meat! And I'm going to rage. Now that I see plenty of options to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to run around and go after this squirmy little guy.
Ooh,
They are tiny.
and you don't have to use reckless.
And anyone who
have to.
wants to attack this guy now has advantage on him. As you see Tar pull down his bandana, and you see several rows of or not rows, but lots of sharp teeth, almost canine-like, as he gets ready to enjoy. And that is going to be 20.
Something.
Yeah.
20 is gonna hit. Anything.
And
Rage damage is +2.
yeah.
Is this magical damage, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Silver mole.
Okay. Well, silver.
Silver counts as.
No.
No, it doesn't.
That's just against like
It's
ghosts
only
and
against
apparitions.
Okay. All right. In that case, that is going to be 7 points.
You
of
can give me the
bludgeoning.
total, and I'll have it on there.
Yeah, 7 points.
7 points.
You're
Okay.
gonna rub it in.
And then I'm going to
Yes. Also,
attack
just
again.
Just setting the precedent that just give me the total.
And yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be 12.
At least saved from another
Okay.
nat 1.
12.
Mm.
That just barely hits.
Nice.
Oh,
Bless.
There you go.
And yeah, we're rolling pretty low, but I'm also weakened. So that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And that's my turn.
It's looking like it's been roughed up pretty well.
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
All right.
Rizzo. Don't you want to
So
know what's? Well, you hear noise coming from the north.
I hear noise coming from the
You
north.
hear noise coming from the north.
A noise or noises?
It sounds like there's two creatures arguing.
No,
Well,
you go.
there's a pretty big argument going on in here too.
We're okay.
You have anything defensive?
I'm just gonna check against my wisdom real quick. I fail. I'm gonna continue down this hallway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, hang on.
You probably wouldn't move. You'd probably stop if you see something, right?
I don't see anything yet.
Yeah, but that's a move.
Yeah, but you can
See something.
move 25 feet normally, right?
Yeah, you can.
He's on his. He's
He
I'm
just
on my
looking at
bear.
the
My
map.
bear has 40 feet.
His bear is 40 feet and it can dash and such.
It has like mount stuff.
God.
What are you anyway?
He's a artificer.
I'm a-
UA.
Yeah.
Oh.
UA artificer.
Okay,
You know,
that's a
I like to keep my game balance
long
good by
hallway.
having two test classes in my game. Two magic-based.
So there's a long hallway.
Yeah,
that
there
I
is a
don't
long
have room.
hallway, and as you turn the corner about 10 feet in front of you, you see a large creature
God.
shambling towards you with two heads looking at each other, arguing against one another.
Like, no, we have to go down here. I thought he said it was this way. No, you idiot.
And you see one arm slap the other one as it continues towards you.
Yeah, you were
Alright,
here.
so I was there.
You
so
moved
that
here.
was
Once you turn the corner, you're able to
10
see that.
Okay, so that was 10
Run
feet.
away!
That's 10.
Well, I didn't roll very well on my wisdom check, so.
Fight it.
That's yours, man.
And as they see you, like, look, that's something we should kill.
Let's go kill it! That was 15, 20, 25. Okay, yeah, let's just wail on it.
Holy shit, you have 84 hit points?
I wish. What?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's do it! Oh, nice. 18 on the die plus 3 blood.
I'm taking donations for the
Okay.
Rezo Fund. If anybody wants
You
to.
hit.
Alright,
We
so.
have to name a drink after.
Max damage. Okay, so that's gonna be 14.
only do that so many
19,
times.
6 of which is lightning.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
And then.
19 damage?
Yes!
You hit it, and they both, roar, and they seem upset.
So I'm gonna attack the other head this time.
Okay.
The one opposite the one that I hit last time. And that's a natural 20.
That will definitely hit.
And that's gonna be 6.
Instead of drinks for Brody, we'll just
14.
make it like a la
That's gonna
carte.
be 19 damage
You get,
again.
like steak,
Okay.
potato named after him.
And then Griffith's going to attack using my bonus action.
Okay.
Fucking, what is. You have multi attack and the bear attacks?
And the bear attack.
Well, it's a
The bear
bonus
has
action.
to-
It's like a
yeah, the bear has to use my.
I don't
Yeah,
you have-
but it's a caster
And he has 2 attacks. That's
Yeah.
my thing.
It's a half caster.
With 2
So it does
attacks.
lots
with
of
2
crazy-
attacks.
Yeah, like every other half caster does that. Literally.
Anyways, roll your dice.
3 attacks.
Look, whoa.
Anyways,
This is a good test to see the UA Artificer. It's really strong so far. He's killed everything he's fought.
I mean, I've killed 2 goblins.
roll your dice. Let's see what happens.
That's another natural 20.
All right.
I'm not complaining, it's just fucking.
You're gonna
Oh
do
yeah, it's
this.
broken.
He's on our side.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 7 plus 3 is. Wait, I'm sorry. 14 plus 3 is 17 piercing damage.
All right.
God. Is it dead?
No.
I hope so.
Screw my
looking
plan.
pretty
I'm
high.
gonna
rolled
use
2
UA
crits.
Psionic or something.
I want to try that.
I rolled
Start grabbing UA.
We have to wait for one test class to die before we introduce another.
Hey, that's
one.
no fair.
I feel like it's
What
fair
if the
to me.
player dies?
Then the character also dies?
I was looking at the brute. I really want to try brute.
Brute seems cool.
Alright, yeah, that's the turn.
Alright, that was a good turn, dude.
Me.
Yeah, 2 crits. It better be a good turn.
Surety.
Whoop, whoop.
Attack that guy.
Yay!
You can't do that. Wait,
You- yeah,
wait,
you
You,
can't-
can, move,
you
you can
can't-
move through friendly space.
You
can't move through enemy
diagonally
space.
through
I did it.
enemies.
You
I
would've
moved
taken-
diagonally in that way.
Yeah,
You can't move
that's moving
diagonally through
enemy
enemies.
space.
There's 2 enemies, and you're going diagonal through.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Take
could
one
go
opportunity
around.
attack.
You can take an off
What I
attack
did
and
on
do
that
that.
turn that couldn't have been done by the ranger. Just saying.
Well, Ranger sucks unless
Well,
you're doing
Ranger
like-
does.
Yeah, the Ranger Beastmaster class doesn't have attacks that strong.
No, it's a multi-attack
You can
with
get
like a
Hey,
hunter's
yeah,
mark
it's alright,
and then a
dude.
bonus
It's
action
alright,
attack. I
we
might as
don't-
well be 2 wielding.
Yeah, I could.
Do that. Take one
No,
opportunity attack.
the
and
beast
flank.
doesn't do that much damage. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
like a ranger that's wielding 2 weapons can
How
do the
long
same
does-
thing.
One thing.
saying. Not really. No.
Sorry.
One thing. Just
It'll
need
be
to
okay.
check one
Just
thing. Until the start of your next turn. Okay. I will take the op attack and move here.
That is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah. Whips right above your head. He was aiming for your jaw and missed.
How?
Does that count as a
All that jaw.
My main attack
Okay.
on that duder. Where
I
am
thought
I?
that was a nat 20.
I wish. Does a 16 hit?
Just barely.
Oh, did you cast your shillelagh?
Yeah. It's been up since like the beginning of combat, but thanks for reminding me I need to knock off a turn.
Shillelagh.
D8 plus D6 from Hunter's Mark.
There we go.
8 plus...
It's very statistical.
So that's going to be 13 points of magic
All right.
damage.
That does some damage.
Bonus attack with my butt.
All right. Hit him with your butt.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that hits 24.
Tushy attack.
Tushy.
Flying butt scissors. Ren snipping, nobody?
Oh, I love that. No.
Powder toast man.
7,
Powder toast man.
12 points.
Nice.
12 points. So that's how much total? That was like 20.
20 something, yeah.
All right. He's looking really, really bad.
How really bad?
Like
Barely holding on to
barely
life?
holding on to his mortal coil.
I'll leave someone else to finish him off. Well, no, they're coming up next. Such a hard choice.
It is a hard choice. Make it quick. Give me 5 seconds.
Yeah, he'd do it.
Okay. 3.
I'm gonna throw a first level smite into him.
Okay. That's yeah, sure.
For 12 points.
All right.
Nice.
That does it. As you smite and you see him rearing up to attack,
Don't forget to move
and
your
you
other
just barely manage to finish him off.
It's a bonus action to move.
All right. So next is the enemy's turn. First one I'm gonna do is the Etten. That's the two-headed
Oh,
creature.
shit.
And he's going to make an attack with, you see in his right hand a large battle axe, and in his left hand a large morning star. He's going to hit with the battle axe first. That is a 28 to hit.
I call next to you a character.
Damn, it's on video,
For
too,
max
so we can't
damage,
even-
which is 21 points of slashing damage.
So max damage took my health down to half. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Just don't do it again.
And then the morning star swings at you for a 18 to hit.
Misses. Looking for a 19.
Okay. And as it's swinging with its morning star, the left head looks over and is like, "Ha! You can't hit that good." And the other one's like, "Watch me!" And he misses and hits the ground, and then the left head starts laughing at the right head.
I start laughing at the right head.
The left head's like, "I kind of like this one," and the right head's like, "I don't like either of you."
No, you're dumb.
Reaction on the when he hit me, I'm gonna turn invisible.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just, the right
You're
one's...
just invisible on the bear.
That's the gnome race feature.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
invisible.
but I'm invisible on the bear.
On the
Okay.
bear.
Yeah.
The little one's like, the right one's like, "Wait a minute, where did he go?" That's why I missed. I killed him so good. And while that's happening, deception.
It's the longest.
Natural one. You guys hear stomping coming from the southern hall. Put another pink one right at the precipice of that door.
Fuck me.
As you guys hear more bickering.
Hey, we all get to choose their character.
We all get to choose your characters. I told you you're surrounded.
So what?
Can we come in at level 6, though?
No. You guys aren't even close to level 6 right now.
I'm pretty sure after this battle we'd get that much experience.
You'll get a lot of...
Surety has a twin brother.
Oh, named Hiridi? I like it. So, all of you guys have twin relatives? I love it. Yar.
My twin's a thief.
Alright, that makes sense. I love it. So, you hear that? That's his everything. He hasn't entered the room yet. Next is going to be the 2 remaining bugbears. One of them's going to pull out another javelin and throw it at Armis.
Yikes.
Dude. You're vicious, dude. What the hell?
Oh god, the bug hasn't gone yet.
That is a
brain bug.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Someone's gonna get brain
Every
bug.
single time I get hit.
But I healed you.
That
I can
is 6 points of piercing damage.
No damage.
No damage. All right. You want to throw it?
No.
Can you throw it as a reaction?
You can,
Do you have to burn a key
He
to
has to
throw
burn
it?
a key.
I'm not burning a key for that.
Okay. So he throws it and he is upset that it doesn't do any damage. The bugbear that is next to you guys is going to attack BA.
Let it try.
18.
He definitely hits with a 20, natural.
Sure.
For almost minimum damage of 7 points of slashing.
Oh, wait, what is
With his Morning Star slashing? Sure.
Piercing.
Piercing, well, close enough. Okay, those two have gone. The goblins are going to charge up
Surround me?
Yeah, they're going to surround you, all pulling out their skinnies. 2 of them get advantage.
You can try, little ones.
They
Block
will
with your chin.
succeed with a 22, I'm assuming. One of them. 3, 2, 1.
Shield.
Okay, what are you at now? What's your AC?
24.
24.
Good idea. 'cause
23 again. That was a good one. Last one's gonna go without advantage. Yeah, they all got above a 20, but not 24. So that was a good use of shield.
Yeah, bink, bink. They could have killed him.
The 2 goblins by the revenant are going to attack. They're going to move into flanking around him. Miss. Hit. Not much damage. He's pretty much gonna be fine. Next, those guys. The intellect devourer is going to attack.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just. So it's gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Uh-huh.
Usually they're
It's
pretty.
Don't get me wrong. Priority. That thing hits the ground. Priority.
They're usually pretty.
It's gonna be bad.
You know, neutral about this kind of thing.
There's 2 people there.
Who's within 10 feet?
2 people.
You 2? Okay. Tar,
Nice.
give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You got bless.
Hang on.
You do have bless.
That's totally.
There you
Yes.
16?
16
Well, hang on.
Oh, wait.
plus your
Hang
intelligence
on.
bonus. Or minus.
I need to see what.
Plus, minus?
You're fine. No, you're well above currently with your dice rolls.
17.
17.
Hashtag
Okay.
bless.
Tar ponders the mysteries of the universe.
What goes best with brain food?
All right. You empty your mind and think about brain food, and you feel like there's a presence trying to peer into you and mess with you, but you're too thoughtful about brain food to think about the brain trying to feed
Soul
on you.
food. That goes well.
Yes, and nothing happens.
Jerk
That's
chicken.
actually kind of funny.
Was that it?
That is it for that. The Ettins did their thing, the Bugbears did their thing, the Goblins did their thing, and the Intellect Devourer did its thing.
So Revenant.
That sounds scary.
It does sound sick.
Revenant.
Revenant, he's gonna attack the Goblins.
Have you
Never
never
Revenant.
Hits,
Fuck.
kills one.
It's
Doesn't matter
not
which
a,
one.
not a high save, but it's a bad thing if you don't.
It is really bad.
They travel in packs.
Hits,
Clearly.
kills both goblins surrounding him by grabbing them together and just mashing them and turning them into a little bit of a paste, and then tosses them in the hole.
It's like a Gallagher kind of thing.
Yeah. And then he uses his movement to go next to the bugbear.
Not the end.
Completely ignoring the end.
He's like,
Yeah,
nope.
and you just noticed.
Hey man, he does what he does. I'm just saying.
And that's it for him.
Yeah.
BA.
So I can move into that space, correct? The diagonal. So it's
What do you mean?
goblin,
What is that?
bugbear, space in between the goblin and the bugbear.
Yeah,
It
you
was
just
because they were
you just
standing
can't.
next to each
So
other.
you
I just
just
wanted to
can't
be sure.
go
Okay.
through them like that
I'll do
if
that.
they're next to each other.
Yeah, I
And
forgot
I
about
will
Yeah.
take a hack at the bugbear.
Attack the bugbear. All right.
Would that be a cut? Would
Yeah.
that not be a cut?
Looks like a cut
Okay.
from my angle.
Great weapon master then.
Yes.
Great weapon master. Natural fucking 20.
Yes.
All right, good job. That gives you your bonus
Shit gon'
action.
die.
It does give me my bonus.
Oh, baby.
Baby,
That's if I kill it, though.
No,
No,
you got a natural 20.
If you
It's
crit
either
kill.
or.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, what do I do? D12s.
yeah, you do
Okay,
D12.
first roll
First-
one, double it, and then roll the other one, add it.
So 8.
16.
16.
No, that was 4.
Okay.
4 times 2.
So now 6.
Plus 16, which would be 24.
All right.
That's the critical damage.
Yeah, that guy's been damaged like once earlier by I think you.
Let me just
Oh,
throw
no,
that in
you-
there too
Oh,
with another
both of
bonus
us.
8.
Okay, with another bonus 8.
32 damage.
How would you like to kill this this particular bugbear?
Right in half.
Right in half.
Split
you
him right in half.
You just twirl up your great axe
Wait,
and you
before I do it, I just grip just a little tighter so I don't.
you twirl it up.
The piazza tap too. Come on.
Twirl it up, you grip it a little bit harder on the upswing, and you bring it down, and smack, and you go so cleanly through him, it hits and embeds into the ground, and then you yank it out like it was nothing.
You
Brain?
get another attack?
No brain appears after killing that one.
Alright, so can I carry my extra attack
Yeah,
over to the.
it's just regular stuff.
Alright. So I'll do that extra attack first.
Okay.
Bonus action attack.
You do the multi-attack first before you do
Okay,
the
so I'll do
bonus.
second attack on him.
Bonus action just becomes available.
Oh, shit. Twin 18s.
Oh, it's so close.
You didn't call a great one.
I know, but it could have been a crit because of improved critical
Oh.
later levels. So that is I didn't call Great Webmaster on that one, so that's okay. So that's 18 and some change to hit
That definitely hits.
It's alright. You still do a lot of
for 11 plus 3, 14 damage.
You cleave this goblin in half, but not straight down horizontally.
All right, and then I will move forward and take my bonus action attack
Great weapon master.
on the next goblin.
Yeah, you get the feeling you don't
You
need
could
a
move
great
into
weapon master
advantage.
goblin. You could.
11 plus 6,
Nice.
17 to hit.
Nice. Looking for like a 14, I believe.
6 damage on that one.
6 damage. You swing down and your arm got a little bit tired just cleaving through these things so perfectly.
Been a while.
You hit this one and it embeds into it
while.
and it looks like it's just barely alive and it's like
Please.
trying to like smack your hand away from it. Yeah, it's not looking good.
Removal. 1 point of damage on the removal.
Okay.
It's tough being the Reaper.
It's tough being the Reaper.
Yeah, keep him there. I don't want any more of those.
Yeah, they're addictive. I love cookies. All right, who's next?
Stop beat us.
Aramis.
Aramis.
Armis.
Don't
Stop
die.
it.
I think I said it right this time.
Armistice.
I have metal die that I can throw.
I got a big one around here somewhere.
Nah, I don't
I
think
have a
that
thick head.
That
I'm willing to put that to the test.
right there. That felt so good.
That's good. That's a good term.
I'm gonna whip this brain into shape.
All right.
With advantage.
Okay.
I was tapping with my turn.
17 to hit,
Definitely.
9 damage.
All right. That's not magical, you said yet? Next level?
No.
I did like 40 something.
And then I'm gonna punch it. That'll hit for 6.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's looking very, very, very close.
Okay. Bonus
Probably
action
another one of
attack.
those hits will do it.
Natural 20.
That will, whatever you roll will probably kill it.
6.
6? That does it.
Okay.
Just barely. Yeah, that's pretty much its
You got to go.
thing. So yeah, you
Also,
killed
did
the
a lot-
brain.
You did a lot of work there on your turn too.
Okay, that's that.
Swing.
No, I'm gonna move. I don't want to
Aramis.
get. I'm gonna move.
We're down this hallway.
2 spaces diagonally towards the hallway, just to. Yeah.
Beautiful. McSwain.
Way
Okay,
too
I
long.
have questions on line of sight. Does this robot have line of sight on the attack?
Probably not yet.
Okay, that one does though.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is large. Wouldn't it be taking up the whole hallway?
Yeah, it is large. Yeah, and I forgot that it was large. So put it there. It would be able to see part of it at least.
Okay, so
It is a large-sized creature, and you have. I think it is out of your size abilities. Look that up.
Okay, I'll look that up. And in the meantime, McSwain comes over. 1, 2, and puts his arm on Aramis's shoulder. with the big gauntlet hand, and he says, "If it's got 2 heads and is really big, what?" And as I'm saying this, these little spider robots start crawling out of the gauntlet and crawl over. I don't mind them. And says, "No, just leave them alone." And they start stitching up your wound,
motherfucker.
So you can heal too?
8 points of healing.
The least dignified noise is coming from Aramis.
It's got 2 heads and it's really big. What do you call it? Hey, hit the over there!
And you guys all see the little his little constructs point towards the direction he said.
Okay, so that's my movement, my bonus action, and then the lightning construct will try and hit the Etten
We should have all played just fucking thinkers.
for 17.
Yeah, you get me
To hit?
17.
grapple.
That hits. Yeah.
Ride a bear.
It's a mechanical bear.
You get 6 attacks.
Well, that's different than his character.
That's
I
10 points of damage there.
All right.
They're both tinkers. They're
And
just
then
different kinds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
do I have sight with the little one, or is
Yeah,
cover?
that one will have enough sight to be able to try.
Okay.
Is there another-
Try
And
to
it
shoot
is
it.
able to
Oh,
against the
I
large
gotta
two
look.
size. Typical grappling rules is 2 sizes too large. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
I have to since this is a new thing.
Yeah, like a medium-sized creature can grapple a large creature.
Can a small grapple a large?
No.
Then he's currently unable to because his
Can you still
construct-
do the damage?
I think so. You can try doing the damage with it, but it won't be able to actually grapple it.
Is there another subclass?
Okay, well
teacher?
then give me a dexterity
It fails.
check. Okay,
Wizard.
Got a 2.
College of Invention.
for 4 points of damage.
It kind of pierces through its side and retracts immediately because it doesn't get any purchase when
Okay.
it tries to.
And that is my
Yay!
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 Seeing the large let's see.
So it is called an
Is that 60 feet?
5 feet squared, so
20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah,
Oh, you're good.
that's not 16.
Okay.
it's
don't
like
worry.
yeah. It's
So I'm
within
gonna move
60.
here and cast spiritual weapon right next to the Etten.
Just put some like a dice. There you go.
It's gonna be a large lecher that's radiating light.
Of course it is.
I thought you said lecture.
No.
A large pervert. A large pervert enters the
Just a
battlefield.
big inkwell and pen.
I'm gonna make an attack.
Freddy Von Mercury has entered the battle.
I'm gonna attack the goblin
God,
The goblin?
I want to play him so bad,
Yeah.
dude.
with
Oh, sorry.
was a 20 hit,
Yeah, it's a goblin, dude.
and he's gonna take 5 points of yake damage.
That one has already been struck. Oh no, not that one.
No.
That one hasn't been struck. It is still standing.
All right, and then the Etten, it's gonna take a swipe at him. Ooh, I don't think that'll hit.
What's
Was a 13 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
It's a large creature wearing no armor.
Oh, great weapon master the fuck out of that thing.
It's not a bone.
It's gonna take 4 points of radiant damage as the large book smacks it in the face.
Can we hit this? I don't know. Shut up.
That's their
Chode
com.
and Gall.
And that's my
Okay, that is the. That's that. Who's next after you?
Tar!
Tar whips around, eyes glistening at the giant target.
What is this thing? I don't know. Maybe it tastes good. You can't cook. Neither can you. Good.
I'm going to. Let's see.
You hit.
I still hit, but
They're really easy to hit. They're just big, and strong,
do a lot of damage.
can do a lot of damage.
and that is going to be
Probably too.
11 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
I'm going to try to smack the other head. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Roll me that damage.
And then that is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
It's looking pretty healthy still.
Damn.
Who's next? Rizzo.
Rizzo wants him up in here, bringing you.
This
your
one now
electric-
visible again.
What's that?
You're visible again.
At
Start
the
your
end of
turn?
my turn.
End of your turn.
Unless you attack or something, right?
Unless I attack.
Unless
or
you
something.
attack.
So my first attack will be with advantage.
Okay.
Our prices are shocking! And it's going to be a 14 plus, yeah. That's going to be 22 to hit.
22 hits. Looking for 12.
Nice. Okay. Then that's going to be 3 plus 2. That's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
3 of which is electric.
Don't need to know the difference.
Cool. In that case, I'll just tell you the total. And then it's like, act now and I'll double your offer!
What is he talking about?
Yeah, that's
He seems trustworthy.
12 and change is going
I
to
feel like
be...
giving my wallet.
Damage is going to be 17. 6 plus 6 plus 5. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
17. And then
The
Rivet,
bear.
And then Rivet's going to try to take a bite out of it.
Wow.
This one's
And that's
looking
gonna
bloody.
be- and that's going to be... plus 5 is 16
To hit? Yep.
to hit, yeah. And then the damage is going to be 4.
4. All right. Significantly not as good as the last one. Joe, while you're still up, can you give me a buy? If there's any left. Bye. Anything else, sir? Man, I'm really digging this battle map, guys. I keep looking at it. It's super helpful because I have like 4 things blocking my vision.
Visibility, yeah.
So I have to. I'm relying. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm relying on the delayed battle map.
I'm glad you could see because on my screen it's so freaking tiny. I can't
Yeah,
tell
it's
what-
really it's big on my screen because I have a full screen. Nothing like the rich antioxidant flavor of buy. So, after you, it goes to
Surety.
Surety.
Attack the one I have advantage with.
I wonder if we can get
Yeah, that hits.
drawer at the bottom.
That fully hits.
Wow.
17
She's
on
the
the
one that
dice.
17 on the die.
They also have like 15 AC. Or
Exactly.
Like that. Yeah, you're fine.
Wow, okay.
Basic goblins, 15
6 points of damage.
You slay them. You slay them good. That's so.
Sloon.
I crack his jaw off. It goes flying against the wall.
Hey, you can collect those and be
The
some kind
refreshing taste
guy.
of cola soda.
I move into advantage for the second one to attack with my butt.
That's the most X-Fran thing I've ever
16 on the
seen.
dice.
16 on the die. 8
like a
points
white
of
label.
damage.
8 points.
Soda.
That finishes that one off. It had 1 HP.
I crack it out of his legs and it falls limply on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved. I was here?
No,
Here.
there.
Awesome.
To. That's that.
That is that. Congratulations.
Me too.
Enemy 2. Etten number 1 is going to be the one fighting Rezo. He's going to attack with his battle axe. That is a 23 to hit.
It hits.
It allows it.
That's good. That's good. Well, probably not for you. That is 15 points of piercing or slashing damage because it's the axe.
Are you still alive?
I keep my concentration. It's going to be 6 HP.
Okay. It's going to take its second attack with the Morning Star.
For 20.
It is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
All right. And the left head looks at the right head. You know, if you hit this guy, I bet he would actually die. He keeps coming back. I don't know what that thing he did was. It is pretty weird.
I still feel like giving him my wallet.
Shut up over there. We're having a fight.
The other Etten sees Mr. Tar. He's going to take an attack, natural one.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
As he's winding up his battle axe, the right head looks at this one and goes, "Ah, there's something in your nose." And it goes, "Huh?" And it smacks his face, like punches his own face on accident. And then the right head goes, "Ha, got you."
There was his fist in his nose.
And then you see the right hand go up and swing at you for a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oofda for 18 points of piercing damage as the morning star crashes down on top of your head, hitting your nose, snout. And then it lasts. It's like, I hit him in the nose, and the left head starts laughing too.
My turn.
All right.
Bugbear?
Bugbear. Yeah, there's one bugbear left.
Yep.
He is
That poor bastard.
He is going to take out his last javelin, and with disadvantage, he's going to throw it at Yake.
Oh no!
You're slowly turning Swedish.
No one knows. It was German at one point, but I can't keep accents on my characters either.
It changes a
It's
lot.
hard.
There's a lot of borders.
There's a lot, yeah.
There's a lot of borders.
Eastern
17
European.
misses.
Yeah.
All right. Just throws it, and as he's about to throw, the Revenant just kind of maneuvers and kicks him in the back of the leg, collapsing him a bit, just enough to go over your head. All right.
Revenant?
Revenant's turn. Speaking of him, he's going to probably kill that guy. That is well over 20 to hit.
Such a good plan.
That is 20 points of damage. Well, it wasn't dead yet.
Oh.
Well, just wait.
Now he's dead. He dies, and then appearing directly next to Siridi is a blue the blue guy, the bird.
Oh God!
In that spot or closer to the hole?
In that spot.
Grapple.
Yeah. I don't think they're allowed to take a turn. I haven't been doing that, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, he doesn't get to take his turn.
That'd be very unfortunate.
I think they're supposed to, but I haven't been doing it. They're supposed to be OP as hell. Both Ettins did. He died. That's that. BA, your turn. You see a new brain.
I will.
Black sheep.
I have 30 movement. You put me right on the backside of the brain.
Yep.
And I will Great Weapon Master 2 attacks.
With bless.
With bless.
This summer.
Bless.
In a world.
9 plus 4 plus 6.
19.
Math, yes, thank you. 19. Yeah.
Oh.
4.
About 4.
Okay,
6,
that's what I have.
19 damage on the first one.
19 damage on that first one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He's, you're not magical, though, so he's not looking as bad as you want him to.
19 to hit for the second one,
Still hits.
which was Great Weapon Master because I did it on both.
I'll believe you.
17 damage.
17 damage? Alright. That's a lot of damage that you feel like you're doling out, but it seems to be resisting it.
I'm like flat blading it like a spatula.
This is your brain on drugs.
And then, yeah, I don't have a bonus action unless somebody gives me a fancy bonus action.
Alright, then that's your thing.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know why. I did
Yeah.
I fit.
that. Artemis.
Aramis is going to take a step diagonal so he gets a better shot at the...
Put a sticky note.
And he's going to bonus action Kensei shot, and then...
Oh, okay.
We're all saying ooh because
Wow.
We didn't know what kind of I didn't know what kind of monk you were.
I did this live. This is like the fourth time I've done this. So.
Does your
He says it
hood,
again.
I wasn't paying attention.
does your hood come off?
What? Oh, right. You're right next to it.
I'm right there.
Does your hood come off? Do we
No.
see what you are?
Why would it? Oh, that's
Do we
shit.
know his name yet?
Yes. That's
you guys don't know what race he is.
8 damage.
8 damage. Against
What is race but another thing to hate?
Jeez, that was
Wow.
it was like deep inside.
This isn't live, right?
I'm 14 and this is deep is what that was.
And then 10 damage on my second shot.
Alright.
Rated TBMA.
Oh, that is not the
I do have
diamond
the
one.
adult version on, but I feel like that could be against TOS, so let's pull
northwest.
down on
Yeah.
that
It's
one.
D&D.
That's true.
Yes.
My turn.
The game for 9 and up.
That's why I
That
have
one's
the
officially rated. I mean, I feel like any age can play it.
That's my turn.
Alright.
Big swing. What's worse, buddy? The brain thingy or the
Brain thingy.
Okay,
I
let's.
say mimicking you for whatever reason.
Yeah, you just hear a scream down the hall.
I'm nearly dead!
What did you hear? Somebody? What happened to that little guy? What happened to Rizzo? Rizzo, where are you?
I don't know. I think
Okay,
I think he just left.
I think he can turn invisible.
I'm going to I'm going to shoot at the brain thingy
All right.
with a 11 to hit. No. Okay.
I almost said yes
Yeah.
because you guys have been hitting everything, but I'm like, wait, no.
Hang on
Okay.
a second.
So
This is very dramatic.
That is the number you did. No, it does not hit.
my shot goes wild. I bonus action shoot the brain thingy. Robot number 2. Beep boop. Beep boop. Oh,
Robot number
nat
2.
1.
Robot number 2 is a grabby chain. He does not have
I
that
thought that
range.
was robot number 1. That was the first one I put down. Was the grabby chain.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you rolled an attack.
For
The
the
grabby chain is a saving throw against creatures.
Right, no,
within
I'm
its
having
range.
the other one.
No, he used his action to attack.
Sorry, misunderstood.
Use my action to
there
attack.
you go.
For bonus action, I'm telling my chromatic cannon to shoot
Yeah.
at the brain.
Got it.
Rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a 6.
God. Come on now.
Sometimes I
He
miss.
commanded you to roll a 6.
6.
Yeah, I know. He rolled
I
a
rolled
six.
Yeah, that's not good. One in like the extremes are the bad ones. Okay. Oof.
Surety, you take.
30 is the one on the left. Yeah. Roll your damage and have it.
Who is that kept shooting other people?
That's 11
That's
maxed out.
10. So
Del
half to
was
five.
the biggest bane
5
to
damage.
Johan.
5 damage?
5.
As you get shot in the butt with a thin bolt of electricity.
every other firebolt
Oh.
hit Johan for some reason.
This isn't a holiday.
Leaving the number 1 to.
He is continuing his last
fire.
command. Yeah.
Okay, so
I need to roll
dex
again.
save.
What is it?
It's 10,
He fails again, so he'll take 1d4 points of piercing damage.
2 points of damage.
Con
It
save.
hits, and once again can't find purchase in the thick hide of
100.
this creature that's too big for it.
5, 10.
I just want to see
Look
like
down
a
the
dozen
hall.
like, shooting at a
See
large
that
enemy.
there's another down here. 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, there you go. Next is
Yay.
Yay. Seeing the brain thing, I'm going to
From
move as
Blatford.
far away from it as possible.
Ah!
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to launch a
Oh, you
beam
get to go
thing
before
of
the brain.
damage.
Guiding bolt.
Yes.
And you
Beam thing of damage.
My guiding bolt is a tax audit.
You said
a
tax.
glowing piece of paper that has
What are you
the
checking?
stamp
Hold
on
on.
it.
Did you just do a tax cut?
Attacking the intellect devouring.
Okay.
With a tax cut.
Let's see. 11
It causes
plus
stress
6.
to the
Does a
brain.
17 hit?
Yeah,
Alright, it's going to take
that is magic.
Yes.
6 plus 5, 11 points of radiant damage.
And with that, you just lodge through its brain, because it's all it really has. Goes straight through it, and it just pops.
That's a little like webbed feet.
Yeah, it does have a little arm, like it has 4 legs, 4 little legs. Yeah, they're cute in a horrific sense.
Yeah.
I think if you saw him
Cute,
walk,
right?
it would be a little cute.
In a little Lovecraftian way, they're
Yeah, I feel like it would be adorable seeing it waddle.
It's one of the
It's
weird
not
creatures.
burrowing
Like-
to somebody's head.
Well, it doesn't burrow; it just teleports into it.
Oh, really?
It just
God.
absorbs the brain and goes into its skull. It's
And you
really,
become an
it's quite a
automaton.
fascinating creature. Yeah, you're lucky you saved because it does a lot of damage. If you don't,
I imagine it did.
Yes, anywho.
then bonus action, seek a spiritual weapon.
With advantage.
spiritual weapon gets advantage.
Yes.
Because I'm there.
Anyone
I'm
that
aspect of the wolf.
Barbarian.
So range, magic, whatever.
That's really good if
advantage.
there was like a rogue in your party that didn't
Yeah.
have pack tactics.
Lupine.
Who would do that?
Who would not
18 to
be a rogue
hit.
in- 18 definitely hits.
And he's going to take 6 points of radiant yake damage.
Force.
Sorry.
Oh, 6 points of force yake damage. Sorry.
Forcefully yank damage.
Forcefully yanking. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's my action.
Yeah, you've done everything. You can move.
I moved the full
He
30.
Oh, you moved your full.
He did everything.
Oh, Tar.
Are you hungry like the wolf? Little Duran Duran.
Damn it.
Sing it.
Who wrote the book of God's law?
Not again, BA!
Spiritual weapon.
I
That's
break
the
every
giant
time a
book.
little bit on the
That's
inside.
radiating.
Oh, maybe, just maybe.
Hey,
No.
For 12.
Oh, 3, 5, no. So,
math.
If you ever get the strength back, you'll be able to hit.
yeah.
You got your strength back. You had a short rest.
Oh, I got my strength
I
back?
thought it gets back in a long rest.
No, short or long.
Oh,
You did not tell us.
I've been fighting with less than strength.
There's
Well,
so
dude,
much
you know
damage
what?
you could have been
That's
doing.
a good. That's a.
I think a DM meme was just created.
I,
Oh, I forgot to tell you? Oh, well.
Takes his sip.
takes
That's
it.
it.
D&D, yeah.
Okay.
It's like Kermit the Frog sipping the tea.
It's like, oh, you didn't know the rules on how
Oh,
shadow
big
zaps your
damage.
strength? Well, that's not my
Big damage.
short or long rest. That's why I gave you guys the rest because I was not being a complete dick.
15 bludgeoning.
Second.
Yeah.
It's almost like I hit harder now.
Yeah. suddenly you're like, wait a minute, I should be hitting stronger, and you flex, and it.
There's something on your nose.
How much damage? 15.
15.
All right.
Oh, you did the same damage. Oh no, you did more damage because you're not having. Oh.
Yeah, you feel like that was much better, and he's looking a little bloody.
Much better than not.
Your turn.
Chorizo! I'm gonna call you chorizo because you're gonna be
All
smacked.
right, chorizo, because he's about to be
sausage.
It's about to be a tasty snack.
All right. Here we go again.
Wait, you're not gonna disengage?
No, that's what the bear is for.
Have fun with that.
Oh no, Sentinel.
The bear disengages.
Yeah, they can just-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I'm carried away by a force outside of my power.
Well,
So
I guess that's true.
yeah. So there's no.
Outside of your power, that's not true.
It's a bear.
But you're commanding it.
Yeah, you are commanding
I
it.
hit it.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be the same mounted rules anyways. That's gonna be
Swain
15.
down
15
the hall.
to hit?
sees the-
No,
No,
it's
bear die.
whatchamacallit, 13 to hit.
Nah, it
plus
hits, yeah.
some-
She's the gnome die. He
And
takes the
then
bear.
15 damage.
All right.
5 plus 5. Okay, and then second attack.
Yep.
These deals are a limited time offer. That's gonna be a 20 to hit, unnatural.
Okay.
And that's gonna be
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural
14 damage.
14 damage.
And then Rivet will disengage and.
Hold on. Rolling something.
Uh-oh.
You hit it with your second attack, and it kind of grunts it, and it looks really wounded. Close to death's door, but manages to hold on.
Don't do this to me.
He did it.
Man, it's D&D. Roll them die.
Hang on.
Roll against your wisdom.
I failed my wisdom check.
Get him, Rivet.
Rivet! Here we go!
Said close, not just so
It's
you
too
know.
bad.
We'll see!
It's
We'll
close.
see how close!
But wait, there's more.
Close enough for
Hang
you
on.
to die.
No bless.
Wait, there's more.
Not that either.
Taken away die.
Rivet misses.
Oh.
He's,
All right.
You still move. You're just going to take an opportunity.
He'll still have death saves.
Run!
I might as well just try to take the attack now and run away.
Yeah.
So, let's try that.
40 feet.
All right.
Looking for a 20.
It missed.
Nice! So that's 5, 10, 15, 20,
As
25,
we-
30, 35, 40.
Passing by McSwain.
Hey, where are you going?
Whoa!
All right, you can't quite see it just yet. You hear it though. You definitely hear.
Oh, you better get away!
Surdy.
Oh, that was close.
I can't really get to it, can
Killed the brain. The laser.
Huh?
Killed the brain.
Attacking.
Yeah.
through-
Well, you can
Brain
technically
died from,
occupy the same
the
space
time
as your
bolt.
spiritual weapon.
But I can attack from here. We've been doing it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's taking up all 4 of the squares that it's touching.
Sorry. I'll move it.
Well,
But you can move into it.
Five.
It's a.
I'll just have it pass through.
Oh, don't even worry about it.
You have advantage.
Do I?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Everyone does because he's a wolf.
Wolf.
What's the range on that? Is it just the whole part?
No,
who he's
5
next
feet.
to?
Oh,
The guy I'm
who you're
facing.
next
5
to.
5 feet.
so long as I'm raging.
5
All
feet.
right. Attack.
Oh.
Nat 20.
For 20.
Nat 20.
Do it.
thing.
But you didn't.
Come on, Crimson Chin.
What?
You didn't great weapon master.
He doesn't have
Roll your dice. Come on.
Oh,
10,
That's good.
15 points.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Bonus attack.
With the butt.
Oh, 12?
Just hits.
Nice. Whoa. Not in the box.
Wait, you don't want to move your hunter's mark?
That would be the bonus.
That would be the bonus.
I do better damage average with the butt attack. So 8.
8.
Nice.
And it's not going to last long enough.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, this one took like.
Well, the Revenant goes.
Yeah. So enemy number 2 goes now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that Etton's facing multiple people. It's going to take 1 attack against Tar. Does 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay. That is 14 points of piercing damage
And
or slashing damage.
I'll Stone's Endurance because I forgot to do that. Alright. And so I don't take damage.
And then okay.
Yeah.
Clunk.
Wow, that's a high roll. That's good.
No, half damage, so.
Okay.
Well, you do Stone's Endurance first, and then
And
you
then
have
you
the
have
damage.
it.
Yeah. But I mean,
Okay.
yeah, but
So you would take
maybe some damage.
6.
Anyways. So
Okay, so. How much damage did you say?
18.
not 18, it was 13.
Oh, 13.
13, so Stone's Endurance, then have. While you're doing that,
8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 points.
3. So it's going to be attacking you, Mr.
What?
Big
You
Chin.
take 4
The one on the
4
left.
points?
Because it was 13.
That's a
5.
natural
You
20.
rolled a 5, right?
Plus
yeah,
his
plus
con.
3.
Oh,
yeah,
plus
shield.
it's gone. Okay.
Natural 20.
So 8.
It goes through
So
shield.
5.
Yeah.
So it's 2.
5, 2. Yeah.
It's a crit. It's
That-
it's a
Oh,
crit,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
24
Stop, so
plus-
that he may bring.
Oh no. How much hit?
I'll be okay.
24 plus
I don't know.
5 is 29 points of
Yeah, see, I'm
slashing
still
damage
at 2.
as the as the battle axe comes down and smacks straight into your side.
I'm still at 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine, dude.
I'm totally okay.
Dude,
You know, you can solo this guy.
Second attack.
Yeah, I have.
that was both
I've killed a ton of these.
One was against him. All right, the other
This is why he keeps his jaw forward, otherwise his voice goes too high.
North Etton's coming down the hallway. It's going to attack McSwain because it's the first creature he sees.
Oh my god. This is
Gonna attack one with his battle axe, natural 1.
Oh.
4. The right head distracts the left head, so he can make fun of him as he comes to make a second attack with. Oh, that was just loud. Ooh, that's much worse for you. 20 something to hit,
Yep.
so hits. For 14 points of piercing damage as the Morning Star hits you, and he's like, I finally hit one! And then that's his turn. Revenant's turn.
Oh yeah.
Revenant. Natural 20s against the Etton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's 24 points of damage.
For max damage and kills it.
Oh my god.
So for 28 points of damage was
Oh my
enough to
god.
kill it just there.
Really?
Yeah, well, you guys did a lot
I mean,
of
come on. I mean,
2 more points pop out.
Nope. 2 more
that'd be
points.
so fucked up.
Technically, could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, no, that's why that's possible.
They probably wouldn't have been talking. That's
Did a Hydra
their
have
turn. He's going to.
Yeah,
he's
it
just
can
going to
happen.
kind of like stare down the hallway, see if anything else comes. He's doing that. That's NPC1. BA, your turn. Bah.
I will max move towards Aramis, and then
No, he jumps over the. He can jump over it.
I'm not.
He jumps over it. Obviously.
What's your strength?
5,
16.
You can jump that if you have a 10-foot head start.
30, 35. He did. 30.
I have,
There we go.
I have
I'm sorry,
30,
I was
I
thinking
have,
mine.
I have 30
He's
movement.
not a barbarian.
No.
Barbarian.
10 more.
What you doing? Make it quick.
Action dash around the corner and get up next to McSwain.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Aramis. I'm getting close. Every day we get
Aramis?
closer and closer.
Aramis.
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 It's Aramis.
Um,
Aramis.
I'm
Mr.
gonna-
Buchlich, yes.
I'm gonna go 10 feet to the right. Kensei shot, and
steal the kill.
hopefully.
Very likely.
I just have to hit. Unless I hit you
Oh,
guys.
sorry, guys. Were you gonna kill that? That was
14 to hit.
Hits.
Of course, this is like the highest damage I've done. 15 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Well, I want to take both of my shots and I want to get both their heads.
All right. You don't need to roll for
I know I'm not.
in rapid succession, you go, you knock both arrows and release both of them at once, splitting perfectly both right through the center of their head. It collapses, like wobbles for a second, and then falls backwards.
I loosened him up for you.
Why were you fighting that by yourself?
I'm not a wise man.
All right. You guys have successfully cleared out the encroached creatures.
Proceeds to short rest again.
Proceeds to short rest again. That worked real well
Drops
last
down on
time.
the floor. I am taking a short rest.
No, I'm actually good. People burned a lot to keep me alive. So.
I feel fantastic.
I need a drink. Or two.
I need a nap.
I pull out a bottle and I pour out some water.
Short rest would be
And the water just keeps pouring. And pouring. And pouring.
Telling me when to
And pouring. I'm just waiting for someone to put a cup under. And I just drink from it and I put it away.
I pull out a little silver cup about that big, and I get a little bit of the water, and then I pull out a flask.
Fill it the rest up.
All right. So, you guys have cleared this out. You're planning on taking another short rest here?
Oh, I was joking.
Okay.
I mean, I could keep going.
I'm good.
Well, I'm gonna.
I would like some sort of healing, whether it comes from a rest or a spell. I'm not picky.
Just something.
I hand him
Can you hand me my
to
two
the
little
non-battle
robots?
map.
Rick.
Hand me the little
Can
robots.
you switch it to non-battle map?
I go up to Rizzo and I hand him one of my potions.
All right.
Very
you have a
appreciative.
potion.
We can take a
2d4
short
plus
rest.
2.
I mean, so we can use our.
Is it just
hit
a
die,
regular
right?
potion?
Yeah,
You can use
2d4
hit
plus
die
2.
and short rest. It'll take 30 minutes of short rest.
Is that something we want to do?
4, 8. That's
I would like
10.
to.
I got my
Nice
itch.
potion. That was a
I need to let my
tasty
little,
potion, good
little
sir.
binding spiders do their job, guys. So, because I'm
heal.
down to less than half or quarter.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah,
Covered in blood.
I think they got your jaws.
That's normal.
Shall we look for a more defensible position?
I'd like to buy some life insurance.
I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Are we all back? We're all back in the
You're
room.
all back in the main room, I'm assuming.
23.
23.
Oh, I have advantage on these. Holy shit. I forgot.
Oh yeah,
Still
That's a 3?
23.
22.
I probably could have
Rolled an 18.
As you guys were kind of up in there, you heard from down the hallway echoes of sounds like conflict and some very worried goblin noises.
Wait, where?
From here.
From that somewhere beyond that hallway.
God damn it.
It doesn't sound like they're coming towards you. You just hear noises.
Sounds like something we should join in, though.
I like it.
Secret door.
Tar is just like
It's a big ass hallway. It's not
ready
secret
to
door.
run in that direction. He's looking for confirmation.
If the hurt people stay back, yeah. Wait, I'm doing Argon again. Because it sounds like your guy. If the hurt people stay back, we can do it.
Yeah. All right.
So what's the plan?
We
They
had
go
now?
in the front.
There's something going down over there.
Who needs like
Still raging?
healing, like
My
really
brother.
For a little while.
Just keep punching yourself. Or you just need
He's
to
at
worry.
15.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
at 14.
I'm gonna pump
I'll
20
keep
lay
your
on
rage
hands
going,
into
bro.
me.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Oh, no, wait.
Hey,
wait, I forgot. I
Brody,
Yes.
you can start scratching up towards the north along that passageway, so you can find out your.
I use a
As you
spell
guys-
slot on Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I've already cleared the the passageway, or at least I don't know if it bends northward.
It bends northeast.
Am
In
I
the same kind of direction. You guys can keep
Northeast?
going. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna continue down the northeast passage.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can. There's a room at the end of it, so you can feel free to scratch
3 spell slots.
out the whole room that you
I'm just-
come upon.
Scratching northeast until I run into a wall.
It's good. That's not a bad way to do that.
There we are.
1, 1, 2 2s.
Did they come? to the room?
What's everyone else doing?
I pick up. I
Collect
lay
your.
cure wounds on myself, and then I pick up my 2 robots.
All right.
He and I are just smashing down the hallway towards the house.
All right. So you guys are heading towards the noise.
And whatever you need,
Appreciate
I'll
it.
maintain his rage.
Okay.
Just by
You guys can keep doing that. You'll only be taking 1 point of damage, and since your rage is tabbed, during the period of time, if you're going, I'm assuming you guys are going not sprinting, but full movement without sprint.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll be able to do. No, it's not safe to say it's been a minute since
Okay.
combat.
Reconnection
guys still have
successful.
Cool.
But our audio is muted.
I have 3 turns of shillelagh.
What does it do?
Is that?
So that.
Turns my staff into a D8 magical weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it added
get
the other
it
team, I
from
forgot to.
sorcerer
Oh, we don't
based
have-
on charisma.
Audio.
What do you mean?
Damage?
I don't.
Or
see. Oh,
you
is it
just-
It's
down
the
here?
bottom. Yeah.
I use my charisma.
Yeah. Don't
Oh,
worry
there's
about it.
3.
There's 3 now because I added the camera, the new camera.
Okay.
That's right.
You only have 40 feet of movement. That's ridiculous. For a
There you
gnome.
go. You see that?
Actually, 80.
Only while riding the bear.
I just want to know how he gets so much damage.
Yeah,
The bear was only a D8 plus 3.
No, I'm talking about your attack.
Wait,
Oh,
was
no,
that
I
the
have
boulder or was that the
basically-
bear? The bear.
The weapon it's a D8 plus a D6 because of it's basically Hunter's Mark.
10 or carry.
But it's
Ten
cast
or
on
carry.
the weapon rather than
Oh, so you have
I guess I'll
a
choose
spell
carry.
on it. Okay.
Where do you
Yeah.
get where do you get the D4 from?
So you see that? I'm going to
Yeah.
read you guys some descriptions, so you might want to
D4
listen.
was your bless.
I only
Brody.
blessed
He didn't bless
Tar-
you.
Yeah, I blessed Tar, EA, and myself.
Oops.
Hashtag not blessed.
Just give yourself Bane in the next fight.
Yeah, we'll just go like that. Too exhausted from that fight.
Okay.
No, I'm
So-
snapped ecstatic.
All right, everyone, bring it back in. When you are entering towards that room, to the east, you see how there's 2 hallways.
Yeah.
The top hallway, you hear noise coming from there, which sounds much louder now. Several goblinoid sounding screeches and stuff, and this large slithery noise creature thing. Directly north where you saw that obelisk, or not the obelisk, little pyramid, you see at the north is a 14-foot tall granite obelisk with a lidless eye carved near the top of the south-facing side. The bottom half of the obelisk is covered with dirty, bloody handprints. You notice that there's alcoves to the west, north, and east. Each of them you see what looks to be like makeshift beds and bundled rugs. So that's kind of what you see just from there. And you guys would be making it basically to where the entrance from that 45-degree hallway that meets at the base of the building. He can see it. I'm just describing it for him, really. Yeah. Now that my laptop is on Wi-Fi because my phone died because it wasn't actually plugged in all the way.
No.
So, yeah, I know. It's my phone. I've dropped it too many times. So it's a problem.
It's not a mic. Oh god.
That was something.
Dude, let's just ignore it.
Planned on it. From the rest
Here, I
of
was
the time.
thinking, I'm pretty sure mics get damaged when you drop them.
Yeah.
That's what you thought.
Yes, that is exactly
Well,
what
yeah, but it's not a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drop the mic. Okay.
But
yeah,
that
dude,
damages the mic.
damages the
I
mic.
know.
You know?
But it's
okay,
the same.
It's an expensive piece of equipment. If we drop this,
Yeah, that would be.
That would
I
be a
don't think
problem.
Michael would be happy
I'd
with
be
us
upset,
dropping his
yeah.
microphone.
It's just what is done with mics occasionally.
I'd be upset for my.
only if you don't respect people's property.
Well, if it's your own property, it's still kind of the same.
When a performer does really well, they drop the mic.
So we're
Sounds
coming up
They
through
just
this way,
support dexterity.
and we hear noises
that
this
way. Yep, that is correct. That is an accurate description of the scenario.
Cool.
So,
Good job, photographer.
Good job. You're doing great. It's so much. Your drawing has become amazing after I gave you the map.
There's no more
perfect.
confusion.
No more confusion.
You know they're up front.
Yeah, you guys know there's something up there. Put 3 greens and a pink over,
God.
just ready to be deployed. You can probably see. Yeah. Just set them around there. That should
3
be.
greens and a pink.
Why can't I be a gray?
I'll
The
be.
Grays suck.
I don't know,
Grays
there.
are Grays are.
Yeah, who else is joining?
Yeah, but the
I'm right
I
behind
mean,
you.
the
I
last
think
big thing that
everybody's
fought me
moving
almost
except for
killed
the
me.
Revenant, right? Revenant's staying at the door.
Revenant was staying there as you guys were going. He said he's waiting there because that's the direction towards his
That's
stuff.
the NPC.
Yeah. He's like, I need to go this way. I'm waiting for you. I will
Quest
not go
available.
back.
Quest available. Quest available. Quest
He just
available.
doesn't care if we die until then.
Recalculating.
He cares about only one thing.
That was a very strong class.
Has it been a minute yet, or we still get our buff?
Again, it's still
Once
not a minute.
again, it's been 2 rounds since the last one of combat.
You guys are still back.
Yeah. So that's where you guys are at. We'll keep the same turn order. You guys see what you see. When you guys get closer, I'll describe what's ahead.
Yeah, I'll move into the direction of the sound coming,
All right. So once you move there,
and I'll hold an action.
okay. Well, I'm gonna explain what you see first. You don't need to. You might use your action. So you see 3 goblinoids launching arrow after arrow into this large worm-like creature with this sharp beak and these tendrils coming off of its face. You see a similar body of that on the you see a similar body to that snake creature on the ground next to it, covered in arrows, and about 20 dead goblins surrounding this cave entrance that seems to be bored out of the stone walls. You notice that there is another pathway going north from there, and that's kind of all you see from your angle. And then feel free, you can continue scratching off the map.
If
you
he's
need
standing
to.
there, then he
Yeah.
can probably see.
Stillwater gets a headache. I don't know.
Stillwater shivers in the bar.
Through time
back
and
in
space.
Pangolin.
It's like when Gore
Would
flies.
that be
and
like the
hits
distance
Duncan.
from me right now? Is
Right?
represented?
Yeah, that's fairly accurately represented.
Was.
They're about 20. They're probably like 30
So
feet
there's
from
a-
you.
Whoops, sorry.
Just throw your
Sorry.
thumb on the ground.
Nice catch.
Just toss it straight on the ground.
That's.
Yeah, the room they're in is. Yeah, it's still too
No,
dead
the
to
compass.
turn on.
Never mind.
We're not using it anyway.
The room's about 20 feet wide.
There's like a-
Each one of those squares is 10 feet on that map that you're looking at.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, this wall isn't long enough.
Yeah.
That wall should go there. And then this just gets bumped out this way.
Yeah. Perfect. Looks beautiful. You can switch to the battle now. Yeah. You're going to be doing that.
There's a little crag cavern thing, I guess.
Hey, Asmon, since you just got here, look at our brand new map when it shows up in now-ish.
And
Map can.
yeah, that's probably all you can see from there. You hear noises going that way. Can you
There's
see
enemy.
anybody
I
yet?
see an enemy.
Yeah, you see right at the mouth of the cave that
here?
thing, and then scattered around it and at least 10 feet away.
At least 10 feet away.
Yeah, and then there's a ton of just dead goblins
At
and another
least
dead.
10.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
As far as possible.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't put those that
put
clutters.
that-
That clutters.
Yeah.
But it's
Or
cool.
It's aesthetic.
Fix the camera.
Draw them on the map.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually. It's about as good as it really can get. There's only so much
Yeah.
we can do. All right,
Nice.
perfect.
Any limbs on that one? Yeah.
I mean,
That's from
I did my max movement already.
Yeah, so that's
Can I actually
you still have an action.
Throw an axe at it.
Can I have myself for my last 5 feet of movement? Can you put me on the wall this
On the
side?
north wall?
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
And then I will. You know what? Screw it. I'll throw the hand axe that I picked up in the last room before I left
Okay.
at this one.
You do have blood.
I do.
I don't.
Let the thing kill the goblins.
I'll take the 2. 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 6 is 22.
All right, 22 definitely hits a goblin in the back. You technically would have advantage on this because it's like a sneak attack. It's unaware of your presence.
That's an improved critical 19.
All right, there you go.
Let's just say it's dead.
It's going to die.
For 8
It
plus
has
3,
less than that.
12 damage.
All right, you doubled its health.
Like last of the Mohicans as I'm running up the hill.
Yeah, you chuck it through straight into the back and just collapses.
Then I hold my great axe with one hand and I go.
And you guys see him motioning forward, and a dead goblin with an axe in its back.
I'm gonna be behind the big guy.
Yeah.
Aramis.
Are we moving in
I'm
combat?
I'm bringing my big metal die.
It took me saying it? Come on.
He can handle
Move
an
me
ice-
40
it's
feet forward, or until I can see the Grick.
What
are you talking about?
Literally, we've all
Everyone
faced
knows what
Gricks.
Grick is. Yeah.
Damn it!
But don't use the name.
If there were anyone here who didn't know what it was,
The snake beak.
the things that fall on still water. Okay.
Bonus action.
So I'm going to use Kensei shot. I'm gonna shoot the Grick.
Shoot the Grick.
Oops.
Oh, wait. I just didn't. Okay, that's a door.
Push that. Okay.
Yeah, closed doors are those little square-looking things.
So 7, 11 damage. No, it's not magical.
Okay.
It's just awesome.
It's just awesome damage.
Kensei shots feels like it should be magical.
It will be next level.
Yeah. Okay, that'll hit too. For 12 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Gruber.
Alright. It's looking bloodied. It looks like it took some damage from the goblins before you showed up.
Okay. That's when I do this.
Explain.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to move to the hallway to the south and look down that hallway. I'm gonna guard our back because I still kind of.
Looking down that hallway to the south, it goes about 20 feet to a dead end.
Yeah, sorry. I read
That's
that
alright.
word on the
You're
board.
good.
Okay.
20 feet to a dead
I
end.
wouldn't have known that from where I was standing. It was okay. This looks like it's a dead end. I'm gonna watch our back.
There we go. Yeet.
I'm going to move and act and dash 50 feet.
Okay.
Other one. That's
He's the one with the backpack.
Behind
No.
This one,
that
with all the stuff.
Need a
Around the
backpack.
bear.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50.
And you come in and see a lot of dead goblins and a Greek. And 2 alive goblins.
That's your turn.
Tar.
That's my.
All right. Tar is going to run up 40 feet, and as soon as he sees the Grick, he's going to pick up his speed and run up right to it.
Alright. Rizo.
Alright. Riding the bear. 5, 10, 15,
With Long Strider.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Alright.
And then I'll just prepare an action to attack any enemies
Okay.
that come next to me.
Okay. Melee weapon attack?
Yeah, hammer.
Alright, Siri.
Surety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, Siri.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is the color down thing there? Is that a wall?
Is this a
The
wall?
Yeah,
black
this is a
end is
wall.
Oh, that's a wall.
If you're just making it more clear.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Well, the other
4,
ones aren't.
5, 6. I don't have.
I mean, just a rectangle in the middle
no,
of
I
it.
don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe cutting the corner.
Maybe like half cover or something. It's a large.
It's a large creature.
Can't see that.
Yeah, so you'll definitely be fine.
And how far away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be in dim light for me, right?
Yeah, this whole place has been Well, no, somebody has a torch up there, right?
I have light on myself.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Alright, I thought somebody was carrying
Is
light.
anybody? Nobody is.
Nobody is?
If I shoot, like, what is it? Disadvantage if I shoot into dim light?
Oh, dim
no.
light?
No, it's just
Dim-
perception
Yeah,
checks.
if it's dim light,
Okay.
it'll be fine.
I will shoot a firebolt at it.
With advantage.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because Tara's next to it.
That's so awful.
No, probably not. Oh, unless an 11 hits?
Does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, that's me.
Enemy
Enemy
one.
one. Greek's gonna go first. A new challenger has approached. It's gonna attack you first.
I'll take a couple of those.
Alright.
Favorite.
Natural 20.
Okay.
And that is 2d6. 10 points of slashing damage as one as its tentacle slashes at you.
We have a compliment on the minis, by the way, in chat.
That is
Hey!
not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nope.
They're almost as handsome as you.
Oh.
Well, what the fuck are you doing?
Natural 2.
Bringing these up? Do you want one?
Oh,
You just
I
ate
love
some.
that.
Alright, let's put that under the table while you open it because it'll be loud. It misses horribly with its beak. Then the goblins are going to go. They see that you guys are here. They're scared. They succeed on their wisdom saving throw and they dash away from you guys towards a bend in the northern. There's like a northern hallway that bends to the west, and it runs that direction. And they get out of sight. They bonus action? Not that.
No, they
Disengage.
can't
Yeah. So action dash. So they run. I'll take what flavors.
Yeah, I will.
This one was dulce de leche.
What flavors are there?
Oh,
Dulce de
vanilla and
leche.
chocolate besides that.
I would
Can I
like
get
a chocolate, please.
Yeah, I get a chocolate or
I like chocolate.
I'll take whatever's
This
left
stream
over.
brought to you by keeping dentists in business.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate.
Thank you.
Right next to the mic.
I'll remember
Somebody else
that.
said chocolate?
More bugbears.
chocolate.
More bugbears.
More bugbears.
Remember, open them directly next to the microphone
So
because
I'm
the
up
crinkle
again?
sounds amazing.
It's my turn.
Yeah, enemies
What's
have
still
finished.
left?
The Grick's the only thing in view. The goblins ran away.
All right, I'll run up and I'll attack the Grick.
So freaking loud.
Great weapon master.
This box only came with one chocolate.
I'll take whatever.
2 attacks. Great weapon master both.
Vanilla or like dulce de leche, which is like
Double 14s, 15, 21 to hit.
I'll take
Right.
vanilla.
Great weapon master.
How many do you have left?
I have 3
5,
vanillas.
18 damage on the first attack.
Vanilla?
I'll take one.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Second attack.
Exactly enough for
Looking
everyone.
almost dead.
Thank you. That is a 17 to hit.
The box only had one chocolate.
Hit.
in it.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
It doesn't open all the way unless you crinkle it.
That was huge.
I almost got it.
10, 23 damage on the second attack.
And with that, you just lob into it a few strikes, and it dies.
Hey,
Yes.
but did you roll with advantage?
Both of them.
All right, good.
Of course I did.
I'm blessed.
That's why I did Great Weapon Master.
Ah,
All right. That's that. It quiets down. I agree with what I said, I think.
something about
Obama.
Semitism.
I heard Obama.
Wait, what? Okay. So, you guys finish off the fight. You don't see the goblins in the northern bend. But what you do see in this area is there are 4 very mutilated corpses that kind of remain that are clearly goblins. The other ones are just pile of goo. It's really gross looking. Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Surety will wander over to the big eye
Yeah, I
thing.
would like to go out and investigate the obelisk also.
What? That seems interesting, you guys. Okay.
What?
Can you put
What do you guys want to do?
Does it look like it might be magical?
Well, there's a large eye on a stone obelisk in a wizard's cave.
Is it made of stone?
That's what I.
The stone
That's what
obelisk?
it looks like. It looks like granite, in fact.
Well, he does whatever.
I'm going to
poorly
investigate it using my Mason's tools.
I want to investigate.
All right.
It. I'll investigate it without tools.
All right. Between the two of you, roll me a d20.
Am I
I thought that was
using
high.
This is just a straight roll between the two of you, just for me to know something.
13?
13.
Roll me another time.
18.
20.
All right. You investigate it first.
Awesome.
All right. So when you go up to investigate it, both of you guys are looking it over. As your hand touches it, you hear.
Touch it.
Huh? Well, how else are you going to investigate it?
Look at
His
it.
eyes.
You look at it. Okay, you look at it. You're touching it with tools.
I'm using tools.
Okay.
Inspecting the stone.
Then fine. You, in your mind here, I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There, you will see the path you seek and desire.
Two-headed king to the left. Got it. Thanks.
You hear that?
Who are you talking to?
Just Ribbit, was that you?
God damn it.
01001.
Yeah.
Bah.
Actually,
Sales this week only.
Sales.
I actually speak binary.
That is true.
Ribbit's like, nah, it wasn't me.
Okay. So that's what you hear in your head. It sounds similar to the
To my special friend?
the one in the dark dimension that
Yeah.
turned. Yeah.
Okay.
You got ice cream on the stash, bro.
Anything on the walls or anything? I'd like to investigate the walls.
You see
There's
crude
like
paintings by these goblins of a symbol that looks like. I can't really easily shoot this.
On the map, I see like little things and these like whatever these are.
Hang on, he's trying.
Those I mentioned earlier are alcoves that contain bed rolls and stuff like that. Looks like the goblins were sleeping there, and on that are a bunch of crude drawings. One of which is the most recurring one is a single circle in the middle with with 10 other circles connected with lines to it. You see that repeated around quite often. Yeah, not like super huge, but that still gets it. You see multiples of those everywhere.
Rizzo, what's up?
Yeah.
Mean anything on this planet?
What's it? I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, rations. This symbol mean anything on this planet that you're aware of? What does it mean?
It seems familiar. I'm going to search my memory files real quick.
Looks like a tambourine.
History check.
No, it wouldn't. But that's going to be
Roll me a
a
history check.
9.
If you're paying attention. 9.
9.
Doesn't strike it as anything.
15.
You've seen it once or twice in some shady dealings that you've been a part of. You don't know exactly what it is, but you often will see this on creature, some humanoids, some monstrous humanoid, or like goblins and stuff like that, like marked on them.
Goblin beauty.
You do remember thinking about it a little bit more. Those two-headed creatures, the ass, had both of them each had that marking on their forehead. You remember seeing that?
That was on there!
Does it
It
look
was on
like
their
some
forehead.
kind of religious symbol?
No.
Would I recognize it as like any with my history? Would it be like?
With what you rolled, I told you what you saw. That's
Okay.
kind of like what you remember. You
Never
don't know
mind.
anything more.
Moving on.
I'm telling you, it's a tambourine. They really like music.
Whatever it is,
A bacterium or something.
it showed up on those hats back there. They weren't too friendly.
Well,
I liked them.
you guys want to go back to our revenant friend?
Well, thinking back on what I heard in my head, I'm gonna go south
Oh, good.
and investigate this dead end.
All right.
Where'd Rizzo go?
I literally walked back this way.
Do you see where I'm at?
Probably saw me.
Do you see
pass
where I'm
through-
at?
Yes, you probably saw me pass right here.
There's no
All
cut.
right. So you go all the way to the end of the wall to inspect it for something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be checking around thieves' tools.
All right. As you maneuver towards the end.
Mason's tools, checking for any loose bricks, maybe
Yeah.
a secret passage, kind of like I heard in my head.
Cool. When you get to when you get 10 feet from the wall, the floor beneath you falls, and you fall with it.
I like that.
Yes.
no,
Let's see.
Rivet.
Hold on.
Hopefully, Rivet's squishy.
I know.
There is no save so far for this.
No save. Ooh, that's always fun.
Okay. Yeah, it is always fun, isn't it? So that as you fall, you take 8 plus 6 is 14 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall.
Wow.
But as you fall, you don't just fall; you fall into some spikes,
Wow!
Hey, Rick, what UA class are
I'm
you going to take?
dying over here, guys!
and you take 9 piercing damage as you smack into the ground.
Motherfucker, I have 3 hit points left.
You look over to immediately to your right, and there's a goblin sitting next to you, eyes wide open, but its head impaled into one of the spikes.
I'm assuming
attacks you
that
anyway.
Rivet takes the same.
Yeah, Rivet would take the same damage.
Oh, goody.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just at, let's see,
It's the extra amount of face.
8 hit point? No,
It's
9. He's at 9 hit points.
You'll probably have like a little stiffness here.
20 something damage there. Oh my god. 22.
How far did he fall?
I threw that heal at you 'cause,
Looking up, it looks like you fell.
Yeah.
30
I
feet.
would be dead.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Whoa.
Rivet, are you okay?
Hello.
I'm gonna.
Where'd Rizzo go again?
You guys see at the end of this hallway a 10-foot wide pit that wasn't there earlier.
I go.
I'm gonna cast Spider Climb on Rivet. Using my last second spell slot.
That's why
Second
you
level
don't
spell
leave
slot.
the group, y'all.
Yeah, it could have been all of us.
He's hearing
Oh, you would have
voices.
been okay.
Oh yeah,
And
I would have
then-
been okay for once.
Rivet will painedly walk back up the wall
Alright. You,
while I'm just.
you slowly make your way up.
He seems okay.
Wanders back off to the end.
While Rivet's on the far wall of the dead end, I'm still gonna search for a secret passage. I don't know, maybe something's there.
Down there? Okay.
Yeah, like while
let
I'm
me
finding-
check of whatever your tools, I guess.
Mason's tools, because the wall's made of stone, right?
Yeah, this whole place is stone.
I would hope so.
Stone, marble.
Cool. That's gonna be a.
Not entirely much.
No, it's like
Tools,
ruby,
that's
so you
gonna
have to see if you use jewelers.
That's going to
Should I save preserve life?
15.
15?
Yes.
Checking around this thoroughly, you do not see any secret doors. You are sure that the only secret door was the one that hurt you.
No
but-
passages down there.
Yeah. No.
What a dick!
The eye lies. Or, didn't technically lie, but is an asshole.
I
Yeah,
guess
voices in your head, always good.
This would benefit him the most if I used it. So yeah.
Secret pass to the south.
I mean, is anyone else past half?
Did you get hurt?
I am very hurt. I look maybe
You
about a
almost
strong
died.
breeze
I
away
hold
from
up 2
dying.
potions.
Oh my goodness.
And
Are you
gold.
gonna heal him to health?
Oh my
Why?
god.
I'm joking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Let
get him,
him-
dude. That would have been so
great.
good.
That would have been messed up. I love it.
Well, that would have been really cheap potions.
Yeah, but you still got something.
And are you gonna use preserve life?
I don't know. They could bring him up to half.
McSwain, are you all right?
Potions?
I'm holding the potions.
I hand him one of my
Well,
other.
I'm okay. I just well, you know, one of the reasons my friend over here, I can help him.
I would very much appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem. Here, have a seat.
You are my favorite
I'm
customer.
gonna run and jump over the 10-foot gap. to
Preserve
get to the other
life
side.
saving.
And
It's literally a straight wall after that.
And I'm
You
not
would
doing
hit a
that.
wall and fall down. Would you
he
still like to
reaches
try it?
he reaches
I mean, there
into
might
his
be
pack
there
and
might be a secret
and
door
gets
that you
out
didn't
this,
find. You only find it by
this,
jumping. You never
what
know.
looks like an Etch-a-Sketch.
So one.
And sets
Okay.
it on his
Okay.
chest.
Okay.
Starts twiddling the dials of the Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh,
And it starts glowing blue.
oh.
You know, damn it, Jim, I'm a space cowboy, not a doctor.
And
But you offered.
He offered just to do this.
He offered just to use that line.
I kind of want
He offered to twiddle my knobs.
Good luck.
Kool-Aid just
21 points of
Nice.
Yo! All right.
Sweet Etch-a-Sketch, bro.
Yeah, you like that? He takes his Etch-a-Sketch and puts it back in his pack.
I just
All right, that puts me at 24. I'm above half, so.
there's
Okay.
a secret door. No.
Slack.
Once a minute, I'll be casting Mending on Rivet.
Okay.
Do you
Just
guys
let
want
me
to
know
go back
how
to the
often that
Revenant?
pops off.
Alright, you guys.
You see me already headed that way.
Going to the Revenant, so I'm
Perfect.
following suit.
Alright, sounds beautiful. You start heading south back, tracking through the zigzagging hallway, and you reach the main room, and the Revenant's still standing by the southern door.
I'll be walking on the roof.
Alright, you do that. Well, I
Just
mean, you
because I
cast it.
can.
Might as well. He's standing there. As he's standing there, he's like, "You can take your time. My revengeance can wait, but I'm ready to go whenever you are."
Has it been a minute now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have been
Pulling up my bandana again. How are you all feeling?
Like a million.
I
Gold
felt better,
coins.
but I'm okay.
Better
I've
than I
had
was.
my ups and downs today.
Tar, did you file those?
Did someone say file?
This. When I started following the wolf, my teeth just became like that.
Right.
I've heard weirder stories.
It makes it easy to eat meat now.
I bet. Says the voice inside your head.
Thanks.
So Revenant Tunnel.
Alright.
So when you get all is that a little
Hey, Matt.
radiation or something?
Matt Man.
Gamma?
Oh, going
You guys are
south
heading
from
south.
the
What?
the map.
Never mind.
south from the map room. It curves to the west.
It curves to the west a little bit, continues down south for roughly 40 feet, and there is a stone wall, but it's clearly the back side of a secret door that you would be able to push open into another room.
Something tells me this is the secret door that I was talking about.
So why are you called a cowman?
Check for traps?
Well,
He said it.
it comes from another planet.
I will
Their cows
investigate.
are worshipped. Well,
Using my thieves' tools.
no, never mind.
Alright, that's
I just hear.
that's gonna be a lot.
All right.
It's 22 plus 10 is going to be 32. Yeah,
32.
That's math.
Wow.
Math.
You expertly check every single part of this door and
You
find
could
nothing.
almost say I have expertise.
I could almost say that. I'm not going to.
Is the door open in or out?
Pushes out.
I push it open.
You push it open. It can, you push it open. It
Trap on the other side of the door.
Oh, that sounds like that.
That was Rick.
Does not happen. That was my guy too. A couple
Yeah.
times. My archer fella.
Oh, that's funny.
Put that
Archers and
in-
traps.
Push it open and it swings open and
I don't
swings
remember
back
that.
into your face.
When we did the one shot,
You guys
checked for
push open the
traps,
door.
there was
Yep,
nothing
pushing
on
open
it,
the door.
but
We're
there was
pushing
a
open the
symbol
door.
on the floor.
Pushing
Hey,
open
Terry,
the
we're
door. We
pushing
see a
open the
room.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's got something in the middle.
Yes, you push it open. There is a hallway that goes to the south a little bit, and there is a hallway that continues directly in front of you for about 20 feet, and then opens into an entire room that you guys can clearly see. And that's what you see. Do you want to go south, or do you want to go east? East leads towards the room, south goes towards a hallway that looks like it opens up into the same room.
Hey, Halith. Which way?
He looks over and he says, my companions, or ex-companions, I suppose, are down to the south.
Go south.
Head
South?
Heading south.
I'm gonna,
Down Mexico way?
you know, with my 50 feet of movement, I might as well do a quick little loop in this room.
Alright.
Saw.
You enter the room, and...
If you're spider walking in the floor.
I'm on the
goes down,
ceiling
you
right
just-
now.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just
That's fine.
wondering, would it just drop like?
Yeah.
I would
You're
stick
connected
to
to the
it.
surface.
Yeah, good.
I'd just be like, oh.
That's why you should always just be spider climbing.
Always. I have it concentrated for
Be
an
helpful in
hour, so I
pandemonium.
mean, like, I might as well.
So when you
can't
enter
turn it
in the
into-
room, the first thing you notice is there is a large statue directly to your right. I think you might be able to see it on your map.
Yeah, I see it. It's like a little gray stone thing.
Yeah, that's the
Like a
statue.
statue.
That's a statue. Like a statue.
Is it
Yeah.
two-headed?
It is a deformed granite statue. It stands on. That's weird. It is poorly. It's facing east. Yeah, the description doesn't match the map. That was weird. I'm just gonna ignore that so we don't cause confusion.
It's facing east.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the part that I ignored. The part that would confuse us.
No.
Anywho, you guys, you specifically can clearly hear what sounds to be like more goblins coming from a hallway to the north, at the northeastern end of the room you're in.
Oh, I didn't.
The statue that is next to you is of a dwarven-looking fellow with two heads upon his shoulders.
And it's
It is about life-size. He is on a 3-foot-high stone pedestal, and the second head is almost just a toothless maw, just grotesque-looking. More like it was slowly whittled away rather than it being built to look like that. Upon its head is a stone crown, and it's holding a stone mace that it seems awkwardly like the wrist or something was broken and it's poorly maintained.
glued back on, or
Yeah, something. It looks out of order.
using my mason's tools. Can I check to see what might have happened to this?
You may certainly try.
You're not there. I do not get the guidance.
I thought we were all together.
No, you guys walked down the hallway, and I decided
You went
to,
south, he
yeah.
went east.
He left the group.
I mean,
I
it's
had
like
50
10 feet
feet
away
of
from you guys. You can hear him like, oh, what's this?
Hey,
Hang
check
on.
this out!
When you just so you guys know, when you head
21.
south at the end of the hallway to the west is stairways that seem endlessly descending to the east. You see him looking at a statue.
I'm going to just keep on following you because fun stuff seems to happen around you all the time.
I'm in view of you guys.
Yeah, you guys
so-
are well within view. Okay, so you did
21.
21. Yeah. So you inspect it, and you notice that the war mace that he's having is actually a separate piece of stone, and it seems to be able to be rotated if you put pressure on it.
Hey, Arms, this is kind of short for one of those ahs, isn't it?
It's it
I
looks to be
didn't get
dwarfish.
too close. I shot them from a distance.
I'm going to
It seemed a lot bigger than this. And I come
How high
up
is it
and
off the
I
ground?
poke the statue.
Like 3 feet off the ground, and it's probably like 4 feet
I've been
tall. so
I've been
total
poking
7
at it
feet.
with my tools. I mean, it's safe to poke at least.
Yeah, nothing's happened to you.
You said you could move this. I walk up and I turn the hammer.
All right, you walk up and you turn the hammer.
I'm on the ceiling.
All right, give me a strength check.
Absolutely. Strength, just straight up, or
Yeah,
like
just
athletics.
straight up strength.
That would be a 16.
All right. You hear like a rough sliding noise, and you see a compartment open up in the pedestal that it's standing on. It just kind of juts out. You'd have to.
Here, I'll pull it out.
You open up. There is a circlet.
Ooh.
Grab it.
All right. You grab it. Nothing happens. You picked up a very nice circlet. It's has some nice gemstones. It's fashioned out of gold.
Friend,
Yeah, matches your purse.
place it on top of the other head.
My chain? I don't have a purse.
The circlet. Place
What about
it on top of the other head.
I put it on Tar's head.
Wrong head.
Oh, and I put it on the other head.
Nothing seems to happen.
All right, take it off.
Alright, you have a circlet.
Sweet.
I totally forgot that he had so much chain.
Yeah, it's all gold chain.
It's all golded up. It's. I mean, you could probably put another chain and have that thing look nice.
It looked like quite a feat to move that mace. You try rotating
What's
it
this
the other
circlet
way.
made out of?
Gold.
Gold?
Mm-hmm.
I'll push in the box.
Alright. It clicks, and you see when you click it back in, the
hammer
rotates back to its original position.
Turn it the other way.
You give me a strength check.
18.
18. It doesn't matter because it's
One finger.
not a check. It's a. Well, I guess it is. It's not an ability. So anyway, you just yank it the other way, and it snaps off.
22.
So. Snaps off.
You have a stone mace.
There's
with
a
fist
stone
attached
mace.
to
It would be effectively an improvised weapon.
No one's opening that drawer anymore.
Well, it was worth a shot. Can we mend it? I can. It'll take me a minute.
Drop it.
Literally.
All right, you guys.
Good find.
You guys hear some more squabbling and such, but it doesn't seem to be coming towards you guys.
I would recommend checking that out. It's probably magical.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I can't
Give me
do
some
that.
time. I can identify it for you with some time.
10 minutes.
No, with a short rest. I don't have it prepared right now.
All right.
It's mine, though, if it is magic. Just letting you guys know.
Would you have found it if I didn't inspect the statue?
Do you want to try taking it from him?
I'm not arguing, but I'm just saying.
Anybody for a story?
What? No.
Pulls out his drums and starts playing them.
Better increase my value because I got a gold circlet now down there.
Not very well.
Very well. He's playing
Draft
like
stock
offbeat
increased.
to what you feel like should be the appropriate beat. You don't know what the beat's supposed to be, but that ain't it.
So we're down here.
You guys are there.
Hearing him pull out the
Going
drums.
You're going east.
Hearing him pull out the drums, I sigh and just tensely grab my axe that much harder, and I start walking south.
Okay.
Or whatever direction the Revenant is going in.
The Revenant is waiting by the staircase, it appears.
So Revenant's at the staircase.
And that is west, not east.
So
Sorry.
East leads towards, there's several hallways going east and a hallway going north.
The stairwell's going down.
endlessly.
So
I mean, you don't see
it's
where
a
it
very
bottoms
long
out.
staircase.
There's a very long staircase.
Oh. Well, we can either head down with the Revenant, or there's stuff up here. I think.
I kind of feel like
I want to check up here first.
Now that I know that there's
And we
secret
know that there's
doors.
stuff to the east.
Thinking back to the obelisk, I know that the way we need to go is down those stairs, but I'm all for finding more stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
Place a hand on the Revenant's shoulder. We'll return to get your revenge, my friend.
I will wait here. And he stands at the door. He's like, I won't let anything through.
Healing potion? You good?
There's no wounds on
I know.
him. He just looks. He's like,
sturdy.
he goes and he picks up the stone mace.
Oh.
And he just stands with the mace head in the ground, and he like rips off the hand and throws it to the side.
I want to lean into his ear and tell him a joke. Nope. Not very good.
The only emotion
good
he
joke.
feels is revenge.
He seems to not pay attention. His eyes are beaded. You see him slowly just staring at the ground, and it looks like he moves every once in a while.
I hit him for 3 for the road.
He just stands there.
Okay. Which way
Menacingly.
are we gonna go?
So, we
We're
were
heading
standing in a
east.
huge room with a statue. There's a path to the north, east, and then southeast.
Southeast of stairs.
No, west
no,
is
west
stairs.
is
West
the
is
stairs. That's where we know our final destination
I'm
is.
gonna say north because, well, just because.
What was the sound direction?
Because I feel like I see a large.
The sound is
Like if I had a black map and the fog of war were somewhere, it would all be north of here.
North.
Hey, we could check out the upstairs while Strahd's in the basement, but
Yeah.
let's just do what we're supposed to.
Let's go east.
North.
Well, there are a lot of rooms in this catacomb.
We're going north.
We're going north.
All right, you're going north.
BA has started walking north, and
North.
Privet will follow.
North. Nobody?
Cool.
Okay.
You start going north. You see that it continues down for quite some way, with 3 different hallways that hook into another room where you hear and see and kind of even smell what seems to be another goblin den. They don't seem to notice you because they're too busy bickering among themselves, and they're fighting each other, but not like to the death, just kind of roughhousing.
I don't suppose anybody has one of those fire spells that goes. It's big. That's a
That goes
fireball.
big?
Even I know that. What do you want from me?
I'm Kensei shot and holding my action to shoot when they inevitably start a fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
From what you guys are able to tell, it seems that there are about 10 of them, maybe.
Okay, most of the
You don't
time
need to draw a
these-
map.
The ones I saw on the surface,
We don't really need this
were
anymore.
like okay, you know, they ran the bank or something. I don't know, but why are these little smelly beasts all over the place here?
Do you live in like the Harry Potter world or
Do
something?
you have rats on your planet?
Of unusual size, yes.
Inconceivable.
I'll
I just watched that movie.
beeline right into the room, take a hack. First one I see.
You beeline in the room. The moment they see you, they all look frozen in fear, and they try running away from you.
Hey, I get a shot off.
Yeah.
Disengage.
Yeah, they aren't engaged in combat against you guys. They're running.
Natural.
All right, roll me a d6.
Fuck.
Roll 1.
2.
2. All right. So you go to take a shot, but you can't get a clear shot through his body. Do you want to try and shoot?
Well,
him?
what if you shoot through his body?
You may certainly try. Roll me enough damage, and you can pierce his body.
Does that mean I can't take my other shot?
Yeah, that one you lose.
Or you could like
You just
pierce me and then like
Use the
sniper
same
that
hole.
shit to put another one right on top of it and kick the first arrow out at full speed.
I'll let you try that. No guarantees it will work.
Yeah,
Almost
like-
no guarantee it will work.
I'm pretty sure we're like completely out of heals, so I'm not gonna do that.
I have 2 spells.
Not totally out.
If anything, there's nothing in my.
They don't seem to be trying to fight back. They're more scared of you because you're not the bugbears. That means if you were here, you killed the bugbears, and they seem scared.
Oh no.
Anything else in this room of interest? Any exits, entrance?
Yeah, there's more exits and entrances. There is a sealed door. Well, sealed as in the door's just closed now. Anything else? Immediately when you first went in, going further to the east, and then there is a large hallway up in the northeastern wall.
So it's kind of hard to visualize unless you have the map in front of you.
You
It's
can
a
show them the map.
long hallway,
It's true.
but like,
It is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
and the room
70,
is
80 feet
like
tall.
really stretched out.
Each one of those is 10 feet.
It's hard to even call it
Which
a room, but
we were just. This is a stairway, so we're right here.
You're up here. You're in this room. That's where the goblins were.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
there like goblin bags? And
Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. The goblins all ran up north through the big hallway up in the northeast of it. They all just booked it as you were doing that. If you wanted to, you could probably kill 1 or 2 of them on their way up.
I'll check for treasure
I'll let him
and
go.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go to the sealed door.
Okay. There,
Or
it's
closed.
it looks pretty much like every other door you've seen in this area. Let's see. Searching through, there's not a whole lot of good stuff. Mainly moldy food, some random things. Roll me perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
I want to go through the door. I'm gonna just
Neither.
put my foot right on it.
Kicking it open like
Yeah.
that?
16.
Fucking hit that.
15.
Hits the wall, kind of like comes back a little bit. Was it?
16.
15.
You guys find about 40 gold worth of trinkets and money. Little baubles that could be sold to certain people is about 20 gold worth. The other 20 is out of coins. You can just convert it to straight gold.
Now, what are we going to do with all this stuff that we're picking up along the way?
I would like to try and pay my debts.
Oh, that.
An honorable thing to do. Yes. So you do that. You kicked open the door.
I did kick open the door.
That goes about 40-foot hallway, and at the end there's another door. About halfway through, there seems to be it seems to go south and then north. So it's like a cross section. About halfway through, there's a northern passage and a southern passage.
Any recommendations, gentlemen, or am I going this way? This was shut.
Does anyone need to take a look around?
We don't want to follow the goblins.
Should we just do that? I could take a look around.
So,
Guidance.
you kicked open the door to the east,
Are you looking around in the goblin den?
Yeah.
and you
feel like
It's a hallway with like a T intersection about halfway through. It should
Yep.
be.
Yep. Okay.
This is just
I know where you are.
checking with everyone.
And there's a door to the east, and then
Deception.
Are you just standing in the doorway? Right
I literally just kicked open the door. I got 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. So that's about all you see is the intersection.
Okay. Yeah.
Got another closed door.
Did you go into the
No, I'm
intersection?
just standing right
You're
at the
standing
door.
right at the door.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
that's all you can see from there.
Let's go.
All right, I go.
All you.
Not the goblins.
I'll walk to the intersection
Nobody concerned about the goblins.
and then left,
Not
right.
really.
All right.
All right.
Looking to
You're
the
the cow.
house, right?
I'm looking
But then
both
you
ways.
must feel bring back something to play
They are
with.
like scared of meese.
Okay. You guys can. You continue through the hallway of the door
To
you
the
just
intersection.
opened.
Yep. To the intersection.
When you get to the intersection, you look down to the south, and you see a statue with a pile of rubble beneath it. The statue has a large spear in its hand that seems to be made of gold.
What is it with this place and these statues? It's like really
It is-
religious or something?
Let me investigate it again.
You know as much about this place as we do.
The whole time I'm like,
Thieves' tools
Why
for
do you
traps.
think it's religious?
Thieves' tools for traps.
Knock
Mason's
down the
tools
door
for the
again.
rubble, and then
Is it a cow
smith's
thing?
For the,
Get your
smith's
own
tools for
cord.
the.
Maybe I will.
he's not even paying
Okay.
attention to you right now. DM.
I'm sorry, my phone fell.
I have to keep my legs like tucked under me in
All right.
order to not knock out
First
your
check
phone.
for thieves' tools
What,
for
what
traps.
kind of cord do you need?
USB-C.
I have
Is
that.
the,
Well, if you have one, I would love one, so I can put it somewhere else, I guess.
Connected to the computer.
So, somebody's checking the southern thing for traps.
Yeah, thieves' tools for traps on the statue.
Okay.
Double take the guy.
What are you tickling
Give me
exactly?
a second. Give me a second.
Is
That's a lot.
It's,
like-
it's all
Bam.
tangled up.
Yeah, it's bear. Okay.
So you
31.
you are inspecting it with your hands,
Like
with your tools.
thieves' tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
traps.
1 second. Well, can you untangle this and plug it into the outlet beneath you, and then hand me the cord?
Beneath me?
There's an outlet beneath you by your feet. King can do it if you can't reach it because it's probably in an awkward angle for the person sitting in your seat. Right. So you go and you start to inspect it with your masonry tools,
Thieves' tools
thieves' tools
for traps.
for traps. You press it against it, and you start to move around. But when you pull down, like your tools are still attached to it, and then.
Does this constitute a trap that I would have detected?
Would this constitute as a trap you would have detected? The answer is no.
Sometimes things just happen.
What good is a 31 on the roll?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, you know what? It's because it's not a trap.
Oh boy.
It just surprises you with a trap-like
This
mechanism.
kind of feels like a trap, but I don't know.
Kind of feels like it, doesn't it? But it's not. Does a 23 hit?
Surprise damage mechanic.
Yes.
All right. When you go and you touch it, and you first notice that something seems amiss, a large pseudopod morphs out from the side of it, and it smacks into you.
Dealing 24 damage.
No, it only deals.
23.
It deals six bludgeoning damage.
Wait, here comes.
How much acid damage?
Yeah.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check,
Oh, great. Even worse.
Athletics or acrobatics?
whichever's higher.
Disadvantage because he's on the
Acrobatics, I
bear.
guess.
No,
A
actually,
check
you
or
can't be
save?
dismounted.
It doesn't matter.
I said
actually.
check.
That's gonna be an 11.
An 11. All right. You cannot remove this pseudopod from your body. It's clearly stuck. Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is.
Rizzo, you
that
need
is
some
that.
help there? Is this
Roll
supposed to
initiative.
happen?
Here's my concentration check. I'm concentrating on spider climb.
All right. That's good.
Is that initiative?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Can you get up a map too?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
It's
This one. Oh.
pretty closet. You're fighting in a closet.
we are right.
We're in a closet?
No.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
so
kind of. It's like 10
small
foot.
Or at least that's where I
It's a
am.
10-foot area.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
10-foot area with like a T junction of similar.
Here's the mimic.
So we'll start doing.
And then
What?
It's not a mimic. It's a pseudopod.
and then there's a door here.
I've never faced a mimic, actually.
Yeah.
Me neither. But well, actually, in second edition, I have, and they're really scary when they eat.
They
Yeah.
are pretty.
There
obscene.
was one in the Mines of Madness, but you guys walked right by it.
How convenient.
Well, just blend it in. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
That's what they're supposed to
Yep.
do.
Yeah. This one did blend in.
Was it?
So I need your guys' initiative.
No,
Who got
it's-
above a
it's
20?
all-
Me!
All right. Put up
Wait,
Surety.
I
Surety.
got
you get?
21.
21.
Cool.
Dex.
Plus
Oh.
1.
Both
Me
of you.
too.
Just doesn't matter. Just decide
Put
between
someone up.
yourselves.
No, I'm first.
Okay.
Damn it.
You're a cleric. You want to go last, don't you?
But I hit stuff.
Enemy got a
15 to 20.
I got a 20.
Enemy got a 19.
15.
Enemy got a 19.
Yeah.
I
Yes, I'm
guess
faster
I'll
than
have
the enemy.
been. I don't know where I would have been.
There.
15.
I got a 19 as well, so
Oh.
I'll go before the enemy.
You're fine, right?
If that's
You
okay.
want
That's
me
how
to-
it works.
I know.
You're good.
I know
15,
I
you
would
said?
have
Yep.
walked up with you because I never
10.
do that.
I know
Rizzo.
you were next to me. I got an 11 on my initiative.
I was next to him because
I directed somebody there. I'm
Yeah.
standing at the junction.
I was back a bit.
Who was standing next to Rizzo? You were at the junction, right?
Yeah,
Did you want to be there?
he was next to me because he was like,
Okay.
he was looking at the statue with me.
I'm next to you.
Next to me.
I'm always like behind the big guys.
Nah, he's not there.
I'm in the back.
In the back.
In the rear with
The
the
red-
ear.
Oh, there.
Rose
Okay.
eating.
Alright. Is that everyone?
Are you okay?
Or are we missing someone still?
No.
Surety.
No, it's up.
No, that's everyone.
You are up.
Cool.
Surety.
Security.
Um,
You're
I'll
not-
bonus action and throw the hunter's mark on him, and make my
Red dot is where we are.
one attack.
Alright.
These are doors.
Miss.
Don't know what those
You
are.
don't know that.
You rolled
Oh, okay.
There's something there
8.
that I don't know what they are.
Okay, you did miss.
Yeah.
Just, I always want to make sure because somebody said that earlier and they hit.
I don't know. When you roll a 2.
When you roll a 2, you roll a
Are you
2.
done?
Yeah.
Yake.
Yike! I'm gonna
Yake from A Farm.
give me a wisdom saving throw on the thing.
Mimic.
It fails.
14,
I wonder why.
It got really low.
and I pull out a tiny little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Hold it in.
Hasn't been damaged yet.
Oh,
So it's D8.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
miss.
What am I turning into?
takes
Yo.
8,
Yeah.
8 points of necrotic.
8 points in necrotic. That was a beautiful little moment.
Hey, it's like one of the most overpowered cantrips.
It's amazing.
That and guidance.
That's my.
That was a good turn. That was a good turn.
The transformation will be complete with
Okay.
my next character that starts with the name of A.
You're almost there.
I know.
Just drop the B. You're there.
The B.
Uh, I'm going. Can say shot.
Abba
Okay.
Zabba.
You're my only friend.
I do not have
This-
advantage
this
because
is
you're not
so good.
raging.
Oh, and like
I'm not that close.
I love the peanut butter taffy. So good.
That's 20 to hit.
Yeah.
11 damage.
Alright.
Shoot again. Damn it.
So the mimic is on
At least
reason,
D4s are hard to
correct?
pick up.
Yeah,
It
one
is.
of its pseudopods is
Natural one.
attached to it. Give me a D6.
Come
Connected to
on.
my
5.
Yeah,
5.
I'm out of it.
You just you miss in a spectacular fashion that causes you to lose your continuing.
Okay.
attacks. Yeah, which probably doesn't matter since
Okay.
you're done anyway.
Bad attitude.
Ready.
First attack.
Big ass. That's what.
That is 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Second attack. That is a 14 to hit.
Alright.
That hits?
14?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
You said 14? Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanna
You
make
just
sure.
said all right.
You just said,
Yeah,
all right.
you gave no context.
Oh, sorry.
All right, it hit. All
Being that
right.
we've never faced a mimic before, you know their AC.
11 damage.
11 damage.
14? Okay.
Does that hit?
That's cool.
Sure. Whatever you want.
I do.
I'm sure that's what you rolled.
And that is my
I
turn.
bet you did.
Enemy 1.
Give me one. Alright.
Pseudopod away.
Oh, goodness.
Pseudopod, I mean, right? It's like
Now-
pseudo.
Now he rolls.
It can even be a regular pod.
Right?
It has to be a pseudo.
What a wuss. What a.
Alright. What is in front of it immediately?
Me and Riza.
Me, I'm connected to it.
You are connected to it.
Myself.
See what it decides to do.
Myself.
Probably eat me since it's already
Yeah,
got
that's
me.
actually what it's trying to do. Has advantage, by the way.
Is the pseudopod attached to him?
Yeah.
It's got me in its clutch.
Yeah.
It's alright. It
Definitely
was
the
a
psionic.
2 and a 5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
okay.
total 10 to hit.
No.
I cannot be willing 10 to hit? No, that's enough.
Yeah, you cannot be willing hit by 10.
No.
Cool.
Dismounted.
Dismounted from the bear, so it would have to pull me and the bear.
I mean, you're incapable of getting any further from it, regardless of what other people do. So you have no movement even with your bear help.
So just bear pulling
But you
on
can
me,
try
him
to
pulling on
escape
the
from
bear.
it. That's
It's gonna get torn in half by
that's
the
its
two of
turn.
them.
It only gets one attack, so
Swing.
doesn't say multi-attack anymore.
These guys, you guys are always leaving your butts exposed.
I was trying to be careful.
I peer into these two little alcoves. Do I see anything?
You see statues.
Statues. Okay. I drop my.
We can touch them all.
Start touching everything.
Gotta touch them all.
Activate. Grabby bot. If anything comes from this direction, if anything comes from this is north.
North.
If anything comes from the north, grab it.
Best.
And then I back up, facing the same direction, Tim.
Okay.
Back to back.
Button got it.
You touch me and I'll touch
Alright.
you.
Do that. Do that. Spin.
McSwain's done. Rizzo.
Rizzo.
You are currently adhered
almost
to
killed
this
an hour.
creature.
Yes, I am. And I don't like it. I'm gonna hit it.
What?
I'm gonna hit it really hard. Hopefully.
Do it.
That's gonna be 19 to hit,
That hits.
and that's gonna be 10 damage. Magical bludgeoning.
Alright. 10 damage.
And then have another.
Oh, they do have multi-attack. I'm just looking at the wrong version. I'm supposed to be doing the
You're
water.
supposed to be trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24 to
Hey,
hit.
that first comment, he was definitely trying to kill him.
24 hits.
11
One
damage.
person.
Come on, DM.
How much?
11 damage.
Alright, it's hard to hear you over the crosstalk in front of me.
And then Rivet's gonna attack for the bonus action. That's gonna be 14 to hit.
14 hits.
10 damage. I'm
Alright.
rolling really well for Rivet, except for that one time where I only did 4 damage.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. That was like, you're making or breaking it.
It's still looking pretty healthy. Not terrible, not bad.
I'm not going anywhere, so I might as well attack hit. So yeah.
We're not going anywhere.
Alright, a little frustrated that I can't get right up to it, so I'm going to take out one of my hand axes and just chuck it.
Alright.
What, at you?
Yeah.
17 on the die. That's
I'll
going to
cash in
be
his life insurance
5
policy.
points of damage.
Alright.
Slashing. And
So ranged attack, did you do it with disadvantage? Or did you
no, I didn't do it with disadvantage.
Wait, why?
Oh, no, because I'm...
throwing an axe?
Yeah, next to allies.
next to allies.
He's got 10 feet between him and the mob.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were the one directly in front of it.
No, that's why I said I'm frustrated. I can't get up next to it.
I don't know what I was hearing.
What you wanted to hear,
No.
which was somebody trying to make a ranged attack.
And then I'm going to throw another one.
You're able to do that.
And turn him around in the front. He's got gold chains on.
And 15 and another 5.
All right. It's looking closer to bloodied.
Surety.
Surety.
Main attack.
What is your main?
God, you fucking kidding me? 9.
What are you doing?
My main attack with Shillelagh.
Just shillelagh.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a. As your shillelagh
Misses.
yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
Sorry, I misread something for half a second.
Now butt attack.
Natural 20.
2. Okay, never mind.
Still missed.
I'm done.
No longer offhand heroes.
No longer.
Yay!
Okay. Yake.
Seeing that Tar can't get to it, I'm going to move
Did you strike it?
5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20. Back here, and then pull out my little bell again. Ding, 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 ding. Wisdom saving throw, 14.
Fails.
Now it's D12s. Boom.
Not bad.
Take 11 points of necrotic.
Yeah, it will. It's looking bloodied.
Aramis is gonna Kensei shot again.
Whoa!
What is that? I've never heard of it
shot.
before.
You're a monk?
8 damage.
What's a monk?
Kensai. Kensai.
Oh,
Son of a...
6 damage.
we are like.
Yeah, I rolled.
I'm rolling shit
I can't hit.
damage.
You do anything else?
No.
This mimic's gonna kick her ass.
No,
it's
gonna
not.
kick my ass.
Yeah.
You guys will be
I
fine.
will attack.
And I want to play by my psionic,
Okay.
so yeah.
That will be a
Did you actually
17 to
dive
hit.
into like the mess that is in this
Now
week?
roll me
Or
an athletics
Yeah,
or
it's not that
acrobatics check
complex.
after your damage.
There is a.
so hard to remember.
That will be 7 damage.
Okay.
Athletics check 18.
18. You pull you're able to pull your battle axe off of its body.
Oh, fuck.
I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, I forgot to do it earlier, so you got 2 free hits.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Second attack. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. 21.
Yep. Roll me another save.
Or
check.
Does he do the damage first?
Ooh, fat 10.
That's 13 damage
Stuff.
with another 18 athletics check.
Okay. You're just, it's getting tiresome, but you're able to pull your weapon off of it. It's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed.
It's not super
And
complicated.
now it's
just
up.
so
Is
much
it going to retaliate?
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. Now that I remember that it's capable of multi-attack, because I was looking at the wrong type of a mimic.
Looking for an 18.
And he's
It's
got-
going to attack you once and him once. With you with a pseudopod. That is exactly 18.
Okay.
That hits, right? That's what you said.
Yep. I'm looking for an 18. Shield.
Maybe?
You're holding a two-handed weapon. Sorry, bud. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Give me another athletics check.
Oh, that's D12. Oh no.
Nope.
What is it? 9? You are now pseudopoded.
You said 5 points of
How many
damage.
pseudopods
Yeah.
does it have?
Unlimited.
Oh my god.
It's a formless creature.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Losers don't have a limit.
With advantage against you, it's biting at you a lot to hit.
20?
Well over.
Shield.
Almost a crit.
Ah.
It would be a 24.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay.
I don't have the spell shield, so.
Oh. Well.
No. Really?
Who builds a character
I don't.
without shield?
Yeah.
No,
that's
I
it.
literally can't learn
You
it.
take 1 point of acid damage and 4 points of piercing damage.
1 point of acid damage?
I rolled really low.
Well, alright, I might as well. You know
You
what?
wanted to hit more? I can
No,
roll.
no, I mean,
Oh, wait, hold
Taking
on.
them
You're
back.
right. I was on the wrong page again.
Actually, no, it's not worth it.
It doesn't do more acid, but it does do 2d8 of piercing instead of 1. 8 more piercing.
So hang on, how much was that total?
9.
Oh,
9 piercing.
no, like all together?
Altogether 9 damage.
9. No.
9 plus 8. I forgot that it's 2d8.
So I'm at literally 1 hit point.
It's really efficient to use preserve life now.
You know what?
Thanks for reminding me that he does more damage than that guy.
You know what? I will spend that spell slot to cast Absorb Elements and absorb the acid damage. You know what? Why not?
All right,
It literally doubles my HP, so...
That's one way to look
Awesome.
at that. That's a well-used spell.
Ooh, this thing is a lot more scarier now.
Cool. That's great. That's great.
You do
That's
more
its
damage
turn.
next time you attack.
I know, that's the only reason. I want to try to kill this thing.
It's looking haggard. McSwain.
McSwain.
I look over my shoulder. I see Rizzo getting pummeled by this thing. And I'm like, oh, holy shit.
I'm shrugging my shoulders.
And I hold an action for anything that comes through the doors or out of the alcoves.
All right.
Anything that comes in my direction, I'm going to shoot.
Okay. Sounds good. Next.
Tar!
Rizzo.
Oh, Rizzo, whatever. What's he gonna do?
Oh!
Yeah, well, just try to beat it up, I guess, with
I
the...
feel so bad for him. The
My
2 things
Warhammer.
he did don't have any kinds of checks related.
And then that's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That's
12 AC.
yeah,
Or
alright.
15 AC on this one.
Athletics check.
But I've been using 12.
With bonus acid
He's already
damage.
He's all,
That's going to be
As soon as pseudopod
max
attaches
on
to
the
you,
acid
stop.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be
You're adhered to it.
7 bludgeoning and 4 acid. Altogether 11. I'm not
Altogether
sure if the
11.
acid
It
is
looks-
relevant.
It's immune to acid, so.
Okay, so 7 damage.
One down.
So much for that spell slot. Save me 1 HP.
I sent you a...
And
Alright.
then second attack.
It's looking almost dead.
It's going to be 22 to hit, which is 12 damage. Bludgeoning. Magical. If it means anything.
It does. Well, I mean, it doesn't, but you kill it. So you're just wailing on it, like you're already stuck to it. Get off! The more you hit it, like the more you're like sticking to it, and it's getting harder and harder for you to fight back. You're feeling like it's biting at you with mouths that just appear out of nowhere on it, and you're just like having a rough time. But you just manage to hit it right as the mouth is opening, and you swing right through and hit on the inside, and it just and then turns into this gross pile of goo that falls and slumps onto the ground.
And I slump onto the ground.
You slump onto the ground. You're
No longer mounted.
You're no. It is tightly. You're like it's the stuff is still sticky, but it's losing its adhered.
Stickiness.
Adhesive. Yeah, it's stickiness.
I grab one of my hand axes and I start like.
Hang on, I should roll a few
Yeah, you're able to just
pass.
get off that.
Pick up both of my hand axes that I threw at it.
Pass.
Power well into its body.
So,
Take a 10
Are we gonna need a nap?
There's
You still holding that javelin?
statues down here. Rizzo, you want to come check them out?
You guys have a 10-foot pole.
I mean, javelins have better range. So.
I'm gonna put a 1040A form on my shield and hit Rizzo with it. Preserve life.
Dead!
Knockdown.
Your reliability.
If I gave you 25 hit points, would that go over
Makes sense if it
your
was
half?
Grave Cleric.
25 hit points would go over my half.
So
But
I'll heal you
What's your
up.
half?
my half would be
21.
19 hit points would get me to exactly half.
So I'll give you 19, and then I'll give the other
Is anyone injured past half?
6.
I'm at
6.
I'm almost at half. I'm at 27 HP.
Anyone under half?
He just said he was. How much?
I'm at 27 of 45.
How much do you need?
To
get
get
half?
to half, I'm over half.
Oh, well, anyone under half?
Ribbit
Just
is under
about
half.
Okay,
He
and
said
I'll
just
give.
about half its.
He's a construct, though,
He's
right?
a construct, yeah.
He's still a living thing. He can receive healing.
Can't do it with constructs, I don't believe.
No, it like in the monster stat, like it usually says.
The electric
Unless
The
the
robot
spell
to
says
zap.
it can't heal constructs.
Channel ability.
Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. While you're checking for that, you guys are doing something with the northern statues.
Just any
I'm
creature.
gonna search the goo for items.
It is a
All right.
creature,
Okay, so
Who's got the 10-foot pole?
so
I give it 6 more hit points.
Just the
Does
goo.
anyone have a 10-foot
So
pole?
you go
that's actually
through.
tough.
Give me a
we
investigation
had
check.
a 10-foot pole.
You guys have a 10-foot. Somebody has a 10-foot pole.
I hate this die.
I think
I
Rizzo.
hate that die.
I don't have the
Oh.
tentacle.
That's so rude. Michael got that.
Michael
for
got
you.
It's not the die or you. It's the 3s and the 2s.
So what's the total?
3.
3.
Oh, sorry. 2.
2. Okay, you go through and your hands are just getting stuck in the goo and you're unable to find anything because you're just not able to get past the initial layer of goo. It's still sticky enough.
While I'm laying in the goo,
Sure, you
do
can
I see
also look.
anything?
Give me one roll between the two of you. I don't care who does it.
Sure. Wait,
Guidance.
plus the guidance, I guess. If I'm using perception, that's gonna be a 10.
A 10. You're looking through. You see some.
more than
You
a
see
10.
something that.
You have a negative
Perception?
perception?
Yes, I'm not very wise. I've mentioned
Oh.
Yes. You see a
Oh, dear.
small. You see some items that are like seem to have sunk to the bottom of the goo. Like you haphazardly like get the goo stuck to your hand, lift it up, and you look on it. There's about 7 of these lumpy things. You brush it off, get more goo on you, and there's some gemstones that are attached to your arm that slowly are slopping off.
Worth it.
I'm picturing like drawing Jello.
Yeah.
I hold out 2 potions to you again.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
10 gold this time.
Fine.
Again, I'm joking.
You sure you want to waste the potions?
Are the potions
I'm just holding on.
I'll go
to the
with
potion.
3 more.
Okay.
I pull out and shift through all the
Is it on
stuff I
top of
have.
the 2 that you gave me last
It depends
Oh,
on what
did
round
you use
you
it
are.
last time?
time? Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, those are the 2. I
what
thought you
do you
handed
touch
them
it from a
back.
distance, or
I
what do you do?
just was holding on to them.
No.
Okay,
How
so then those are
long
the
would you say my great axe is? 3
A
feet?
couple feet.
Are you going to the north ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 more
Oh,
than
then I just kind of toss my rope dart at it.
How many
you
gemstones
hit
did
it,
you say?
it hits, it clinks like stone and
Okay.
falls to the ground. There's a little pop mark in it from
Okay.
when you hit. You hit the other one, same thing. These seem to be actual regular ones.
Use the potion.
No
Okay, I'd like
pseudopods?
to search the alcoves for any
2d4
secret doors or
plus
anything like that.
Alright, give me an investigation check or perception,
That's gonna be-
whichever you prefer.
For a 24. 25.
Cool. So searching through, you find a small stack. It looks like somebody carved a little bit of a
Can I see
cubby
that one?
in the west statue. After moving some stuff that was covering it.
Knocked out.
Sorry.
30
Natural 20.
No, 3.
Oh wow! After uncovering the cubby,
That thing
you
really
pull out
did
a
a
small
number on
box.
him.
A small wooden box about yay big. There's a decent weight to it. Doesn't
locked?
seem locked. There is a latch.
Hey, I found something. What?
Do you want
I
to
flipped it open.
You flip it open and you see inside there is 2 sets of large emeralds.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah, they're
Do it again.
they're definitely
Do it again.
larger than your eye.
And wisdom saving throw.
too large?
They attach to your eyes.
You now have.
Everything you see is like a kaleidoscope now.
I didn't think anyone would do it, but it happens when you put it in front of your eyes.
True sight.
Okay.
be
I'm
really
going to,
powerful.
I devouring gems.
All right, it's back to normal.
So
Nope.
How is everyone holding up
yeah,
now?
you do that. That's what you guys have. That's all that's in there. There's doors on the northern end of the hall, just beyond the statues, and to the east, where past the area you just.
What's
talked
we
about.
doing right now, gentlemen?
You know that north is probably connecting to the place where all the cowering goblins are.
Okay.
East.
So we're in Eastman.
Wagons east.
East is you open up the east. There's a long hallway that continues south. Curves. You continue to follow that, and you reach a similar barred gate to those ones that you saw before that you tried. I think you guys tried, and there seems to be some kind of magical ward closing off, and you hear the sounds of construction noise, like you hear weird shifting of stones and some odd
Jim is not
noises.
prepared for this area.
No,
I know. I'm just joking.
not quite. I mean, I could be if I.
They're still
wanted.
building the dungeon.
Please.
Well, you guys have all.
Goblin with the
As I think I
jackhammer.
mentioned the first time, you guys heard stories that like the dungeon's constantly changing. Every time you guys come, every time adventurers come down, new things have been added and changed about it.
Please
So-
excuse our dust while we create a new adventure for you.
Essentially.
Loading.
Yeah.
I'll hit
You
some big
notice
buffering
at
symbol.
the bar gate, there's a hallway that continues east to a door.
East.
The door. I'm behind the big guy.
Alright, you open the door and it enters a 60-foot long, 30-foot tall room. There's a large fissure on the ceiling and mining equipment laying about. There is nothing else of note in this room.
And
That's in the south
just that. There's no.
That's all you see
Any
inside.
doors or anything?
Nope, it
That's-
looks like
you go to-
just mining equipment. Yeah,
That's that room.
that's that room. Perfect. You're following along
Can
early.
we do a short little bathroom break? I'm gonna go after
We're
him.
only going to be on for like another 30 minutes.
Well, it's 10:30
It's almost,
right
yeah,
now.
it's 10:30. So
If we're at a spot that
I just need to go to the bathroom after.
should we feel like? Does anybody need? I mean,
if you guys want to keep going, we
I'm
have
good.
at least 30 minutes. There's
You guys
We've used a
wanna-
lot of our like collective healing, but I'm feeling
you guys
really
want
good
a
right
long
now.
rest here? Does anybody have Leomans or anything like that?
Of course not. That'd
We
be so
just got
useful.
to 5th level.
Is that a 4th level spell?
No, it's
It's a
third
third
level.
level spell, so if nobody took it right now, it's like
I don't have to roll.
Prepare-
I just talking about like 5 minutes.
I don't know.
He's going to the bathroom.
Sorry
and I'm
about
gonna go
that.
to the bathroom.
yeah. I mean, we can
This is
end
what
it
happens.
here. There's plenty more to explore in this small section.
I wasn't prepared.
I don't foresee you guys getting in any fights that you would need to really worry about. So it's not going to go much longer. The rest of this 30 minutes could just be exploration type stuff.
Right.
We should look for a
Up to you
place
guys.
where we can take a long rest that has good defense.
This area currently only has a single door.
that's alright.
This would probably
That
be a
one
good.
entrance.
This would probably be a great room to do a long rest.
Just
Yeah.
keeping
Good
watch.
as any.
Since it has one entrance. Is there any like? You said it was a gate, right?
Yeah, it's like a bar
The
gate.
bar gate.
That's it, but that's in
That's
the hallway.
that's like in the hallway immediately where you turned right. It's right on the south area. Like you can see through, and it turns away off into some direction.
Oh, so we haven't gone through
You
the bar
can't
gate.
go
Oh,
through
we
the
can't
bar
go,
gate.
okay.
I mean, you can try, but
So
there's-
everybody come into this room, and then Tar and I'll start moving stuff in to just kind of like
Blockade.
blockade the door, and then we'll do. I recommend long rest.
Okay.
At least that would be my.
Who
I don't
enters the room
need it.
first?
Okay, I'll go into the room first.
Oh, I'm
Yeah. You enter the room, and about 20 of these bat-like creatures start herring towards you guys. Within like 30 seconds, you manage to slaughter them. They aren't very strong.
I was just gonna stand there.
Oh God.
It's an omen.
They
It's
would
an
probably-
omen.
Envelop me.
They would probably kill you if you let them.
I mean, the Sturgis, I'm
Yeah.
assuming? Yeah, they'd fucking kill you.
They'd fucking kill you, but they're not strong enough to where all of you guys giving even a half-assed attempt could kill them. You can one-hit pretty much all of them.
So
Yeah, I
3
mean,
attacks.
if they do like
2 attacks.
Two attacks.
Potentially.
save
No, 3 attacks
game
because
trips,
you'd be
they're
killing
just
them.
dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have, like,
Yeah.
one
It'd
hit
be
point.
endless for me.
Yeah. So you guys are capable of clearing them out with no issue. There's plenty of. There's like a bunch of old mining equipment
Yeah,
scattered around.
Yeah,
It
we'll
looks like they were used for something at some point. Maybe they were mining up in the fissure area.
start stacking them up. Just kind of like lock ourselves in so we can
Alright.
have somewhat of a
I-
safe long rest.
I just used the leftover caution tape and right there.
Mhm.
Throughout all of that, I still have concentration on spider climb. I'd like to ride rivet to the ceiling and look directly into the crack.
It goes up. It looks like this was mined out for one reason or another. Looking through, you find very useless traces of ores and such like that.
Mason's tools, chip a few of the raw
None
ores
of
out.
it would be. There's not enough to be. It's like very small trace. Like
Oh.
this used to contain it. It's pretty much taken up.
This used to be like some sort of iron, or just maybe raw coal or something. I don't know.
Two things.
Yeah.
I'm going to set my chain bot 1 square to the north of the door
Okay.
and tell it to attach itself to anything that comes through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to look around the mining tools and see if there are any parts that I can scavenge for repairs to.
Yeah. There's definitely a decent amount. It would put you. It'd put you about a fifth of the way of repairing one of your constructs, and you only need the metal bits from it. You don't need the wood.
Yeah.
So you strip off the metal bits. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, but it's enough for you to be able to, like a fifth of the repair cost.
Thank you.
This is gonna be like pickaxe heads as the armor.
More or less.
That look really cool, actually.
So that's that's what you guys see there. You, as successfully as you can, you just do one of your grabby boys.
Yeah, I drop them down just north of the door, just so if anything walks through the door, it'll attach it. And then I strip the parts, and then I set my bedroll in the middle of the room.
Okay. Yeah, you guys.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Perfect.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, you guys are planning on taking. We'll do all the watches and stuff on
Next time?
the
Okay.
next one. So you guys hunker down for the night. You've probably, just so you guys know, explored maybe a third of this level.
Nice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Aramis is gonna, make a painting. Left is the Revenant and him being pushed through the darkness, and there's the mimic along the top, and the grip to the right, and us the entire party walking down these narrow hallways, coming down the middle.
Gonna update his will.
And when Aramis goes to sleep, it's like he just pulls the veiled hat, down in front of his face.
If anybody has potentially magic stuff that they'd like investigated,
Oh yeah, I pull out circlet
Okay,
and the
shit.
gems.
I pulled out, I gave him a circlet.
Yeah, I'll tell you that the gems are not magical. Are you a gem appraiser by any chance?
I don't have a jeweler's tools, but I can perform arcana checks with expertise.
Well, they're
I think
not
he's looking for
magical.
value.
I was
Looking for
gonna do value. They're you don't know their value, but they're pretty big. They're probably worth a good amount.
Okay.
I handed him the circlet.
You handed him the circlet. It is magical. And did you ritually cast Identify or anything? Like, what were you doing?
I'm just
Dude, we're long resting.
Yeah, you're gonna
Or
do
you-
it.
you
Yeah.
get-
Did you identify it, or did you just detect if it's magical?
just detecting
It is magical.
When
It
you're
is
when
the
you're during a
circlet?
rest, you can
Yeah, well,
see what it
It's
does.
a magic
Well, yeah, somebody
identification.
is whoever tunes to it can see what it does. It is a circlet of plastic.
Nice.
What does that do?
No, Scrap has one of those. It's
It shoots like
Scorching ray.
Scorching Ray.
once a day.
Hey, spaceman.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a little gift from our world. And I tossed you the circlet of blasting. No.
It's real.
It kind of fires stuff like you do.
Very hot laser beams.
You like laser beams, right?
No.
Just checking.
Actually, that'd probably be better for you have no range.
Yeah.
I have firebolt.
Oh, that'd be better for you. You have no
Yeah.
range.
Yeah. I should
potentially-
but and he takes the copper and flips it in the air. Pew, and misses it, but it's still got ring.
You have to have a certain level of wisdom or
No.
intelligence.
It's
I have
no,
no-
and it's not attunement.
What's
or
the
anything.
attack modifier from it though?
+5.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I have no.
There's no good goddamn reason why I should know that. I've never
Just
had
saying.
Alright, I'll take it back. Hey, Rizzo, you want this?
I mean,
It would be better for
I could
you
make
guys.
use of it.
150 gold.
I don't have any money.
It's a circlet or circlet?
It's a circlet. It's a crown.
Goes on your head.
It
It's
is
more
gold.
bling.
I'll put it on there too.
It's like a
I think
sweet
he's still able
headband.
to, yeah, anybody can attune to that.
Eventually, he's going to
It's
collect
not
more
attunement.
circlets.
Anybody can use it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm picturing Luke
Can
Cage
Can I if I put it on my necklace, can I attune to it still, or do I have to wear it?
It's not attunement, but so I'll allow you to use it if it's on. But
Alright. Hey, what? Can you mold and hook this to my necklace?
I mean, I
chain.
can try it with my tinker's tools
My dookie rope?
and my
Just
and
gonna
my
keep
smith's
putting more
tools.
magic items as it
Yeah,
trails
it's just
down.
gonna start stacking.
450.
all right, give me a
Covers up to
check.
here.
Guidance.
with guidance.
Do it before we roll.
That's going to be.
Well, they just roll.
That's going to be a 29.
It's not terribly difficult. You just slowly heat up one way or another the part of the gold chain. You separate it and then kind of reattach it after you hook it in.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and it seems just as sturdy as it was before.
There you are.
Alright, and it's a circlet
Like
of
you're a
blasting.
finesmith or something.
I mean, I come from the splendid order of locksmiths, armorers, and finesmiths. I represent them well.
How many charges?
One's the
Okay, so it's one scorching ray
With
per
your
day.
Yeah.
powers combined, you could make a will smith.
Ah!
Oh, wait, I don't get it.
You see, he's a performer from.
West Philadelphia.
He was born and raised on the playground.
Where's-
yeah, you use an action to cast a
Where's-
spell.
Let's not get copyright strike.
Yeah, once every dawn it recharges.
Be copyrighted.
So
And
once a
it's
day.
+5.
It's being used as a parody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We are not using that.
They still
Scorching
copyright
ray is
strike.
ranged spell attack. And
we're not that
1d8.
popular.
I don't know.
But they can retroactively.
All right, so that's all you guys have done today. You have you got some nice secret loot from some of these places. You explored a pretty decent amount of it so far, making some pretty good progress.
Got a happy amount of XP.
I'll let you know when you guys level up.
How many potions do we have between all of us?
I have 3 now.
You
Okay.
gained a lot of XP. I don't know, because there's more of you, and it gets split further.
Just trying to decide whether it's worth
So I have
it
to add
take
more
the,
things so you guys can appropriately
many-handed
level up.
pouch
It's kind of like how
20
thing.
ends.
because I can change that
Yes.
on a long
All right.
day.
So that'll be it for the day. Thank you guys for joining us. We had a couple new followers and stuff. That's awesome.
We also joined our chat too, our Discord chat.
Yeah, we have Ptolemy 90. He.
Them.
They.
Gender neutral pronouns.
I don't know,
God.
a lot. Anywhoozy, the person, because I'm assuming they're a person.
One hopes.
Anywho, they joined, and
Welcome.
thank you for joining. Bye.
Join.
Goodbye.